Previously on Test C teams. There is clearly a young person, and that shape is like twisting, and immediately upon this shift, you're looking down, you see the shape change, and she is immediately reaching an arm up over your neck and trying to flip you to the ground.
I will ride down on Clark.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
sword in hand.
Yeah, I'm not helping at all. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna polo this
tag
one.
polo.
I'm just gonna gallop by.
I'm gonna pause the initiative after that turn for one moment to go back to the town of Promise. So the midwife reaches her arms underneath Rosie's arms and sets her aside and says, "What have you brought to this town? I can make a remedy for this. It's painful but not fatal, but it's..."
Tell me what you need.
Cthulhu Draub, we got a night hag snare.
I want Clarkmore to jam his antlers into her, and I'm gonna pull you off. Dinar knows nothing but neck scruff grabbing.
Is it time to get out of here?
Oh yeah, I guess, we still have a move, because we didn't move because we were right there on the mix. I want to ride into the middle of town and just throw him on the ground and be like, this is the bad guy.
J'accuse.
Yeah. I grab him, and I look at him, and I use command, and I say, confess.
Have I worked to undermine this town? Did I poison the stores of fish that they had gathered? Absolutely, yes. That's a 100%.
Dinar, Cthulhu, team meeting. While grandmother is incapacitated, we still need to help this town. We currently have no food again because it's all been poisoned, and that needs to be destroyed.
Weaponized.
Yes.
Time is the enemy, the past, it threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulcher, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expendable marks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks drew it. So send your national parks druid, I'll send him home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line, initial it twice.
Initial it twice.
Carl Banks.
Carl Barks, you jackass. It's rolling.
Held on.
It's a joke.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to use my powerful,
Daddy.
deep down, my subterranean wiles to get this table into order.
Carl Banks.
God damn you. I'm not going to tolerate it again. I'll turn this game around.
It's fine.
I am Tycho Brahe of Penyac and Pax. I'm also Ominifus Hereward Drawn, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated. But today, I'm Jerford K. Horkins, and I'm here to run a game of Dungeons & Dragons for my friends. Now, to my right, the first of many friends I will be introducing this evening, Dragonborn Narcissist, Dinar Blitzen.
Woo!
He's 1 for 1. Let's see.
Yeah,
Can he stick
it's
the
like
landing
there
though?
has been 0 days. To the right of my right, repping the natural world, Walnut Dog Grass.
Hi, everybody.
Craw, craw, craw.
Kakra.
Here's where it gets tricky.
Come a fucking craw.
Yeah, you remember me? Crado.
To my left, not your grandma's grandma, except in those rare cases where she sees that serpent.
Oh, it's thicker today.
Really? Well, it wasn't
humidity.
wrung out
That's true.
last week.
Yeah, it is. It's humid.
Yeah.
Except in those rare cases where she is your grandma's grandma, Rosie Beestinger.
So thick.
Oh man, yeah. At that point, it's like there's a KitchenAid attachment, like just for this type of thing.
I know,
It's
right?
like a sphere.
It's amazing.
It's just an orb. To the left of my left, emerging as though from a mist shroud, Cthulhu Draub. So the aperture is involved in some way. That's what it seems
it can be.
Really, it's optional.
I like that Cthulhu entered our reality, rejected it, went back.
See you later.
That's foreshadowing of that knife den. He's gonna just one day go in there and never come back out.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, that's how it would go, right? That's how it would go, like in the awesome YA novels.
Yeah.
He'd just like go there, and then except for that last book,
Yeah.
like the book that we put out, like when no one even wants it anymore. It's like, no, these are all still really cool characters. Remember them?
Yes, just
And
like
their
when
children,
Tobias
yeah.
got turned into a falcon, but then he got turned back. But then I think he decided to go back to being a falcon.
Yeah, it was too late. He was too wild and free.
Yeah.
Anyway, later on table talk.
So, when last we saw our heroes, they were present at any rate at the execution of one quiver, at the hand, or should I say blade, of Sorsha of Scala. It was revealed many efforts to damage the town. So many, in fact, that Wifmid, the town's midwife, she has a real name now. It's
No,
very
I was
important.
there for that one.
Yeah. Who she had to manage a bunch of this stuff, but she came to believe that the town was cursed in some way and would not respond to her magics. I'm trying to think about the very last thing that occurred before we stopped. Oh, you guys had written the new letter and sent it off according to the existing rules for sending missives to Merrick Sharp.
Now that
And we were talking about weaponizing fish. And then you broke out in song. That's how we ended.
Yeah, you did a song.
Yeah.
So-
I was holding off so Rosie Beesinger would come back and regulate a little bit because it was
it getting out of control?
they needed a grandma up in this mess.
Wow.
That's true. I
Insulting.
literally, if you go and watch the show, I'm constantly like looking over to you for support, and there's just like a void there, and just like I just need the
Don't worry.
spirit of Kate.
We can get this game back on track today.
Marvelous.
With the noise.
There's going to be 2 votes on this side for weaponizing the fish. So
Or at least 3.
3.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
You know, I don't count. So.
Or we could just Jim Jones in and just all eat the fish and just...
Yeah, that's another, and it's like then you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's about convenience.
It is.
I think I get credit for the idea since, I was the one who got poisoned.
That's
so
It's true.
Yeah.
You did eat the fish.
Yeah.
That is true.
It started with you.
Yeah.
It's
It
drinking
started
the
with you.
Kool-Aid and eating the fish. These are the
So-
idioms of...
Wifmid offers you a stoppered bottle whose contents have cooled sufficiently to be given to the sick. She has already had members of the town that she relies upon basically going down in the bunkhouses and trying to tend to the people with her ample supply
Okay.
of medicine.
So I take this and I rush over to Rosie and uncork it, open her mouth.
With the craw?
Yeah. Pour it in,
no time.
rub the throat.
Yeah.
She's acting it all out for me.
Whoa!
Grandmother, are you okay?
Yeah. I feel great.
That's great.
Whoa. I feel like 40 years has come off of my age.
We did it. And I look at you and I wink really slowly, like, am I supposed to go along with this?
And I look around and everything's different. Am I in Wifmid's house?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm like, what happened?
I go, you sampled the fish, and the fish had been poisoned by Quiver, who has been deftly dealt with.
Ooh,
So,
nice. You?
no. Maeve.
I wish I could have seen it.
Yeah, I wish I could have also seen it. No one saw it. We heard it, though.
Oh.
It was awful.
Oh, no.
I won't soon forget it.
Okay. Well, where are the guys?
Where are we?
You get to choose.
I turn like
I
there he
guess.
is.
That's the magic of Dungeons
Here we
and
are.
Where am I? Oh,
Oh,
guys
we were
here?
having a team meeting outside, and then I just went inside to heal Rosie.
Are you guys doting
right.
over me? Yeah, you're at my side.
yeah. I'm gonna come back for
Obviously.
some business, and then
Nice.
come back through. Is like, is that potion ready? Oh,
I'm like cradling her.
You
don't need to be
I
cradled
don't,
at
but I love it.
It's the right size.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I feel good.
you all right?
Yeah, I feel great. It sounds like you guys did a murder without me, so
This is excellent news. Praise no one for this excellent turn of events. You look well.
what is going on? Okay, thank you. He seems chipper.
Yeah, it's just really sunny right now.
Did you guys give him extra bones to chew on this this afternoon?
The special bones.
No,
God, I
not
wish.
today.
Oh, God, I wish. Okay.
And you? There he is.
Here I am.
All right. Now, where did he end up?
I guess at the doorway, because he's not allowed in. He was kicked out before because he's lumbering around and knocking stuff over.
Well, the tail's too
Just
long.
wave from the doorway.
Did
So-
you just see
Because the
spills
midwife
everywhere?
won't let him in. It's just like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hi, sweetie.
Just a huge
Hi.
How long
arm
have
through
I
the
been
door.
out?
Just one night.
Oh, okay. So no attack yet.
No attack yet.
Okay.
no, we still have 2 days.
No, the boys did go to the neighboring town of Frimp, as you remember, and Frimp is no more, correct?
Wow, you guys really can't help yourselves, huh?
It was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All you can eat.
It was a fire sale.
We should never have let them go.
No.
No.
But we have 2 days left. Yeah.
All right. What was the right number of days?
I have a tick
It was
on.
three. It was 3 total.
Yeah, but we have 2 days left.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
days. 2 more
I'm
remaining.
keeping track of the quest.
Yeah.
We have 2 days left. We have to finish fortifying. Rosie wanted to teach every single person how to fight,
Yep.
which is a totally attainable goal, and I stand by it.
In 48 hours? Come on, give me some credit.
Well, just the
46 to
story
spare.
Maeve brought new weapons last night.
Ooh, what we got?
A handful.
A handful.
Okay,
What's
She
the
dropped him off and then
population?
killed the mayor.
Yeah, that's right.
nice.
It might have been the same move. She's like, here's your swords on the mayor's
On the
head.
bear. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Why go the long way around the fence?
Did she bring only swords? Do we have any ranged weapons?
There's 2 bows and 3 swords.
Okay.
We do have to figure out how to feed the town again, because the
Fish.
entire stock of fish has to be
Yeah.
dealt with.
Now that
Got it.
Now that the stoppered bottle's been removed from the riverbed, you see people actually fishing from the river in shifts.
Oh, so they're fine.
Yeah. Now they should be able to. They should be able to attain reasonable levels of
Oh, they're okay.
food. Yeah. They're doing their thing.
You know what we should do?
Teach a man to fish.
We should weaponize those fish.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
that's a really good
I go,
idea.
Dinar, did you hear that?
Do you hear my idea?
It's a good idea. I incepted it while you were sleeping. I was whispering in your ear. It's like, no one will listen to me.
No, it's like through the slats of
Yeah.
the hut. Like she's here, but your face is like right there.
She's asleep in the hut. But the hut's like cloth. So I push my face into the cloth, and there's just like a dragonborn head
was like
right
Jurassic
by her
Park.
head.
Yeah.
Just talking through the cloth.
I thought that was a dream.
Tell them to weaponize the fish when you wake up.
That was Dinar's idea.
All right, hey, so let's figure out how we want to try to put day 2 to maximum efficient use.
Okay.
Yeah, what? So you want to teach people how to murder.
Yep. All the able-bodied folks that want to come in and learn to murder.
What's left to fortify? Because I'll get back on my
So the
velvets.
The materials, the lion's share of the stone materials were used to make a defensible trench
Right.
on the northern hill overlooking the town. There was a concern that it might be an incredible opportunity.
Which the bandits have been informed to try to use that to attack over, because you tricked them more on it.
Trick them.
We need to get some more stone. Are we out? What does the mine hold?
I was saying,
We haven't
Judge
checked
mine
out the
hold.
mine.
We haven't checked out
The
the
mine is currently an X factor, but it is definitely available for you to explore.
Maybe we should check out and see what's in the mine. Maybe they have what if they have explosives in there or something we could use?
Or as a point of retreat, I mean, we should at least know what we're going into if we have to go there later.
That's true. Good ideas.
Maybe we should check that out and then come back and teach everyone how to fight.
Yeah. Or we could split the party.
Or just with party.
Or we can split the party again.
Parties can definitely be split.
We can montage.
Okay.
Yeah. I can do
Do you
my
want to try
training.
a different split? Sorry.
Yeah. Do you want to hang out with me?
Guess I can. Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe I want to learn how to fight too.
That's true.
That's great.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you can be up there. It's like in the fitness video where it's like you have like the main fitness teacher person
Yes.
and the other person who's like the model.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and you notice that Cathris seems kind of despondent about it because through this whole trip, I had been looking forward to going into the mine, but I kind of want to stay outside
Huh.
In the sun?
In
in
the sun? You got your sun hat on, or are you like basking in these rays?
I don't have my hat on.
Well, the hat is definitely in the cart.
Yeah, I do have it.
You could set that up.
I kind of want to feel it.
It's on
At
model.
least while we're practicing. I just
Wow.
kind of want to steep in it.
And as I recall, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. As I recall, there is a pretty bow on this hat.
There
It's
is.
very pretty.
Does
bow.
it trail in the wind?
Yeah, it's got some long ass tails on it. It's like a kite. You use it as a kite.
Really?
And then at remembering this, I'm gonna go get my hat.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
seeing both of you do this, I look at Dinar and I realize that this is the first time we've ever had to do anything together.
know.
Yeah.
And I look over and I go, well, I guess it's just you and me.
No, freak, that's just.
Agreed.
I got to
They're
turn
gonna
this
bond.
way now to interact.
So good.
This has only never happened because this is inconvenient.
It sucks, right?
Yeah, having to go this way.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You never
should-
know at
So
all.
easy for you.
I should.
Don't mind me.
Help me.
Is that all you got though? Is that the last? Is that the only one?
Mind your manners.
Okay. It's all the same. It's kind of
Yeah,
the
it's,
same
I'm going to come back to mind a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Enemy
All right.
mine.
Mine over matter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's A plus.
Yeah.
If you get in any trouble, just remember to use awakened mind. Oh shoot, it was right there. I should have said awakened mind.
Yeah.
Help.
We have a couple different ways that we can start this scenario. Who wants to go first?
Okay, yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go first.
let's go
Okay.
first. We'll go first. So, I guess Rosie has probably been going. There's not a lot of people in this village. Yeah.
The
Or-
village has give or take 35, 40.
Okay. So
A
she's-
range of ages.
All right. So she's gone around and she has personally asked everyone, let them know, like, hey, this is happening because it's important. And so when she goes to
Work in the mine has stopped, so
Okay.
you have access to the full populace.
excellent, and whoever's not, fishing's important too. So if they're fishing, she doesn't bother them. But otherwise, she's like, yeah, meet me in the town square in 10 minutes, and I'm going to teach you guys how to use your fists and your feet as deadly assassination tools.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, teach them unarmed combat.
Exactly. That's what we got to do. We don't have enough weapons to go around, so they're gonna have to learn to fight this way. And also, do we still have stone? Did we determine
This
that?
Stone is
the
fine.
lion's share of that stone
Is already used. Okay.
is utilized on the northern
So we,
ridge.
Ramparts.
we won't do like Ewok style slingshot
But it's
training.
not a bad idea.
Unless we find more stone in the mine.
Yeah. If you guys find more stone,
Make
then we'll
someone
make
carry it.
ammunition
Yeah.
out of it. And then when she comes back to the town square, she's also greeted by Cathris, she's like, I thought you were excited about going in the mine.
I'm gonna stay up here and learn how to fight. I'm so used to using my incredible mind that I might as well.
Your incredible mind.
Missed it again. Should have had that one too.
What's wrong with you?
Well, as long as I can learn how to hit a thing or punch. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's my understanding that humans are very weak, in addition to most things made of meat.
Yeah.
So just a focus, even a strike from this
Yeah.
pathetic
mean-
implement.
In your case, maybe. They're so thin. They've never been raised for anything other than like writing or pathetic hello.
It's just mostly this.
It's a lot
I'm
of this.
so good. This muscle
Yeah.
is
I was gonna
amazing.
say,
yeah.
yeah, you got like one incredibly strong tendon.
Yeah, you're-
and it's on the right hand.
It's like your vizier
Yeah,
hand.
my hand ringing.
Exactly. Your ringers.
You put a throat in this,
Yo, yeah.
I'm going
Ooh,
down.
yeah, that's a mess.
Yeah.
The best way to do that, obviously, set up a sign and then just invite them to
Yeah.
you. Play, just
Next
put that neck
run,
right there.
Yep.
Get a
25
grip on it.
cents.
So you have this has activated the community.
Excellent.
You think that, like I said, work in the mine is not occurring right now. You see people that you have not seen in passing before, but it goes all the way down to children of 5 and 6.
Nice.
Like even the kids are here. There is a single child still over at the river angling, but even the children are here, ready to learn.
They will learn to kill as well. Okay, so let's get down to business.
To defeat. All right.
And if they're not feeling like fighting, if they don't want to fight, then at the very least they can provide themselves as sort of a sink for weapons to be lost in.
Don't listen to him. He's not teaching today.
I'll go first. Teach me.
So how do you want me to do this? I mean, Rosie can just teach them everything she knows about punch and kick.
Just it's all in the mind. That's what I've
Yeah.
learned.
Yeah.
If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I teach you are sure to beat you. Nevertheless, you get a lesson from teacher now.
Oh my! Okay, listen. I pulled a thread, and I did not realize it was a fuse. That's what happened. So we can do this. I mean, generally speaking, even
Yeah, you have to sing the rest of Parappa the Rapper, though.
yeah, that's
shit.
the intro.
Well, for me, it's the onion guy going kick punch,
Yeah,
and then
it's all
Parappa
in the
going,
mind.
he goes kick punch, and that's when you're supposed to kick and punch. So my Parappa would always go kick punch, kick punch, kick punch, kick punch, kick. It's awful.
Yeah. Listen, I could not respect you more.
Thank you.
So where we go from here is that, I mean, just like when you do like a 5-hit martial combo, we just come in after the fact and give it the flavor. This scene can play out exactly how you want. We can just tell this story together. When it's time to roll dice, we'll roll dice. Until then, you are going to teach the people of a village how to protect themselves.
Okay. I'm not going to go too, because I've had training. I've done training before. I've trained other people at the monastery. So this is not my first rodeo when it comes to teaching. And I've probably also taught children. So I am pretty well versed in like the basics of getting the martial art down. And I teach them like how to protect their face and get their feet in the right stance. And we do drills. We're drilling mostly. And this is the micro version of the monastic training that I would have someone go through, because you have to make sure that they're ready and it's serious. And so they got to do some boring stuff first. Then it starts to get interesting, and I use Cthulhu as my demonstration.
Do you beat him soundly?
Savagely.
Yeah. You gotta call the medic over first and be like, you're gonna have to revive this guy a couple times.
Yeah, Whiffmid's on. She's on call. Like this may get ugly. So
yeah, she's grinding something in a mortar and pestle, like in the doorway, like watching out. One of the children is perhaps too enthusiastic about this new skill. And his mother decides to put the central fire out for the time being.
Okay.
It's wise.
Okay.
First 3 rows, you will get wet.
With my blood.
So I guess the thing that I will do, I'll start to teach them. I'd like to teach them how to do flurry of blows, for instance.
Interesting.
So this is not something that they would probably be able to do, but they can maybe learn something from me beating Cthulhu up.
Yeah.
And I make sure, like, this is, pretend in your mind that this is our bandit raider. Boo!
Boo! Wait.
Yeah.
I can make it even more compelling.
Do it.
I'm gonna use Mask of Many Faces, and I'm gonna look like a caricature of a bandit raider. Like the features,
a funny one?
Like the feature's too large and the knife is too big. And I'm like, oh, I want that gold. Yum. Yeah. I can't wait to kill everybody in this town.
But you have a very sick scar.
Yeah, I've
really
got.
good.
It's just like
all the way.
too dramatic.
A rock sails past you.
Oh.
Oh.
Who?
Past
Where?
me, though.
There's a child maybe 15, 20 feet away, just standing, fists down, resolute.
Oh yeah.
That's the spirit.
Now I like where you're going with this, but hold on. This is our friend, our dear friend Cthulhu in reality. However,
just remove it. It's maybe worse.
It doesn't help.
More rocks.
Knives now.
Some adults start. Whoa!
Gross.
so then I teach you how to dodge. No, I'll tell them the best areas, especially for you kids out there. The best areas to hit on one of these raiders are going to be right around the bathing suit arena, and you're really going to want to target that.
Destroy it.
Especially those of you around 3 feet tall, you're going to have a big advantage there. And then for those of you who are bigger, I recommend like this soft meat zone right here. This is going to have a lot of tissues, bones going to go flying, a lot of blood, many blood vessels.
Man,
Yeah, and
just
it's
thinking about it.
Yeah.
Hit me. Are we gonna do this?
Yeah. All right. Wow. Because there's this fight clubbing over here. All right. Yeah. So I'm not gonna roll for this.
I'll show how to block the mind
Oh yeah, you think so?
from pain,
Oh.
so that if they get hit, they could follow my example and just remember
And be stoic.
sort of like when a little kid gets a shot and then you pantomime getting one at the
Right.
doctor and you're like, oh, it hurts a little bit, but I'm
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
You know, it's
So
gonna hurt.
Rosie starts to circle Kathris and sort of with her staff, like tap you on the back of the
Tests
leg.
him.
Yeah. She's walking around in a circle, just trying to hit little zones. And I'm demonstrating like,
Steal.
see, back of the leg, not much here, but hit the back of the knee. Whoo! Try to sweep out your joints.
You absolutely. I don't put up any kind of a
Yeah.
struggle.
Okay.
You just fall right on the ground.
Yeah.
Fall.
And I
yeah.
help you back up. See? Very effective.
But don't help them back up.
No, don't do that part.
If
No.
you meet a real bandit, you leave them on the ground.
That's right. So there's that. I don't go for your
very
nuts
stay in
or your
school.
face. Yeah.
You can if you want to.
Well,
Yeah. There's a
depends on how
look
much you'd enjoy it.
from the little boy at the river. There's an attempt to deliver a casual glance over at the proceedings.
Mm-hmm.
And as you see that, he looks back down to the river. And there's also a woman in this group, but just behind, leaning her back against the one of the bunkhouses,
Okay.
arms folded, not engaged
Okay.
with the proceedings.
But looking over?
Absolutely.
She's watching.
Yeah.
Can I read like disdain on her face or something?
Yeah, let's get some insight.
Okay. My insight's not as good as it should be. That's 16.
Hey,
Solid.
that's not so bad. She doesn't see the point of this.
Okay.
It's like when you have a young person and they're being taught some kind of abstract mathematical concept
Sure.
and they're trying to imagine a universe. She lives in the universe where perhaps this is a foregone conclusion.
Like the bandits are just gonna sweep over.
Well, I mean, she's heard about Frimp. There's been murmurs in the town about Frimp.
I see.
And it's, as far as they know, it's the same band, same attackers.
I think that Rosie would take note of this, but I can't see her like being like, what's up? You want to fight? You want to fight? So
yeah,
I think she would just,
Rosie is who she is. Yeah.
I think she'd just let it roll off her back unless this person wanted to be disruptive. So,
That is definitely her next phase.
okay, I figured as much. So then I think, so Rosie then, after some demonstrations, she's going to split people into sparring partners and walk around and give tips.
I love the level of project management experience and know-how that has gone into this montage.
Yeah, yeah.
Waterfall, so we gotta go back.
Yep,
We
scrum, gotta have stand up in 5 minutes.
Oh boy, nope.
Was that
This is an agile environment.
was that too close?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's definitely going to agile environment. That's a good pun. Oh yeah. So she's going to go around. She's going to pair up kids with kids and adults with adults, and try to give them little pointers about form and protection, but how to deliver killing blows as well. So like punch right here and then get them in the throat with your fingers, kind of a thing.
Oh, nice. Rooster techniques.
Yeah,
The
trying
Matrix.
to. Yeah, and honestly, in reality, I think there's a part of Rosie that knows likely this battle will be fought at range. It's unlikely that the bandits would come into the town, but since we don't have any weapons and we don't have any ammunition, then this is the best we got, and so this gives them at least some sense of strength and hope.
Right.
Right.
As you've broken everyone into individual sparring groups and established some kind of a timing mechanism, I'm sure. You can see that she, just like like through this cloud of moving combatants, she strides up and she says, Sharp's men are archers and horsemen. You're aware of that, right? So what is the purpose of this pageant? Now you're training our children?
Yeah. Here's the deal. We have assembled an array of defenses that are meant to thwart the exact things that you just mentioned. However, you're not wrong. But these are going to be helpful skills no matter what. A town like this, you guys, if it's not these bandits today, it's going to be different bandits next week. You're an easy target. There's a lot of riches here. Stone, very valuable. So there are life skills that are being learned here. And realistically, I mean, will it help? Maybe. But is it worse than doing nothing at all? I don't think so.
We'll see.
You seem
Correct?
you seem pessimistic. What's your problem?
I don't know you,
Oh,
and nobody else here knows you.
well, get to know me.
And you come in and you throw your weight around a little bit and you give people hope when there's no such thing.
I see. What's your name?
God damn you, kid. You're going to try. You're going to try your best. Rita.
Rita. I'm going to get rid of this one.
Of the water ice fortune?
Rita. Okay. Well, I'm Rosie, and now we know each other. And I feel like I've lived a lot longer than you. Now, I'm not pulling rank here, but I do know that the value of hope is quite a bit more powerful than what you're giving it credit for. So, trust me.
All this work would be better off digging graves.
Well, why don't you go do that then? If you think it's helpful,
When
please.
we get done with this training, I will teach them how to dig their own graves.
There you go.
Because that's
That's
not
another.
hard.
Yeah, we have another elective being requested. So
No time at all.
my associate here will help you take care of that.
Once these, I assume you'll be cowering in your house. That's not meant to be a slight. But once all of these fall, wouldn't you want to know the basics of self-defense in your own home? Once they have absorbed all of the bullets and the arrows and the sabers,
Once the bandits come around to really make sure that they got everybody really dead.
you'll be set up with these techniques.
This is not a comfort.
It's not supposed to be.
This,
Nothing I say is.
Ever. He's actually asking, wouldn't you like that?
I'm on your side, actually.
there's what's supposed to be a confident, manicured step back and turn, but there's a little bit of a stumble. There's something about the intensity of the drow's equanimity in the face of this raid that gets a hold of him. Let's jump over to Team Mine.
I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Couple of mind flayers over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
we'll see.
Should have been working on mine puns. Shit.
Some was splunking.
What rhymes with mine?
That
Crap. That was nothing. Commercial. Go to commercial.
There was like 15 solid minutes of
I know,
opportunities.
I know. You're too
I was-
enthralled with the drama.
I was enthralled.
It was.
So, the opening, generally speaking, when you see a mine like the quarry, let's say in Red Larch, it's cut out of firm stone that has been picked out, carted away. This is more like a massive burrow.
Uh-oh.
So it's not 100% stable. On the other hand, it seems like the precious metals are not difficult to acquire from this soil. You've never seen a mine quite like this. And as you go over and you're sort of looking at just like the moist earth that is, leading out, and then the material at the very edge of it is beginning to dry and gray. You see the boy sets his fishing pole down, and then runs over to the hillside,
Mhm.
and then tries to make his way into the mine.
Mm-hmm.
And a stocky woman just sets her staff in front of him, like a sheep, the way that you would guide a lamb, and just like guides him away. Like no matter he tries for a good 20, 30 seconds to find different ways into it or over it. But she's able to tucker him out ultimately and get him scooted away. And then he sort of trudges back over to the river.
All right. She's at the mouth of the mine.
Yeah. She basically, it may be that her job is simply to keep this boy out.
So
Every time
It might be a full-time fucking job.
could be. So we'll wander up to her and say, we're here to inspect the mine.
Oh, by all means. If you're not a 7-year-old boy with a head full of stories, then you are welcome to go into the mine.
I mean, emotionally.
And then I look at Dinar like sizing him up. I'm like, we're good.
And she sees this look, and then she looks at you like maybe there's something, maybe they're that big when they're 7. I don't know.
Although, no.
I'm all man, lady. I yell.
And half dragon.
Before we go in,
Yeah.
planning-wise,
Is this Dinar talking to me?
this is
I wanna talk to
Dinar.
Dinar.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Before we interact with her, if we go into this mine and things go bad, how do we let them know? Can we say, hey, keep the party line open, keep the party chat open?
If something bad were to happen, I'll just turn into one of my many forms and escape and tell them that something horrible has happened to you.
That's tough but fair.
May I throw this out there? Oh, that makes sense. May I throw this out there? So I don't know what the statute of limitations is on this, but in order to communicate, check out Quiver's house to Walnut, I used sending, which allows a return message. You did not send a return message, so you have one.
It's the next day, though.
Does it relapse? So she doesn't get a free.
Well, no,
Anywhere on the
there's no
plane.
rollover sendings.
How about this?
You can delay your anytime minutes.
If we're not back out in
Wait
an
a second.
hour, send a message.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
It's not going to take us that long to look at this mine.
No.
Unless.
They're all the same.
Unless.
We're just, although apparently we're just plucking chunks of silver like apples. Just
Yeah, we might be in there for a while.
It's deeply odd. Yeah, it's like a sort of Aladdin's cavern, like comical.
okay. I
I was gonna say,
just trying to think how to.
you should send a hordes person in there, but then I'm just robbing the town. This doesn't belong to us. Okay, never mind.
Want to get in that mine.
Okay, so
All right.
we established that
We have a contingency
as our
plan.
contingency
Okay, I'll reach out.
if things get sticky, or yeah, just in an hour, ping us maybe.
Yeah, I'll
That's
pop over to the mouth.
Yeah.
See if I can make contact.
Okay, and then we go over there and we're talking to this lady.
Now we're ready to go in. Is there
And we say,
any,
oh, sorry. Yeah.
I was just going to say, is there anything we should be aware of while we're down there?
She's like, you need to make absolutely sure you don't bring any of these spores out with you.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
Spores?
What do you know about? You want to come in here so bad? I assumed it was because you had a plan.
Well, we wanted to see about potentially using this as a place to retreat to or strategically in some way.
She says it would have to be. You'd have to harden it a lot. I mean, it's right now. It's like a badger hole in a lot of ways. I mean, I don't know what would happen if we tried to stuff the whole town in there at once.
Oh. So, some with spores. Do you know where the spores are coming from?
Yeah, absolutely, they're coming from mushrooms.
Oh.
I don't want to shock. I mean, shut the front door, but there's
Okay.
some mushrooms down there. Yeah, and you want to make sure you get them out of your clothes. They just get everywhere. They get absolutely everywhere.
and then what happens?
Well, they grow really, really fast.
Oh.
So they grow out here. Well, you'll see when you're down there. But when those spores get out here, see this is why we do this. And she has like a sack, like a burlap sack. And then she says, if somebody comes out, I just beat the devil out of them with this.
Great.
And that gets all the spores right off.
Okay.
Well,
But they
this-
grow instantly.
Okay.
All right.
When
If
you
when
get
they
to
get
the
in the
surface-
sun, they
When
grow
they-
instantly.
When they come out, it's something about this soil. When they come out here, they grow instantly. They grow up to here. She gestures at Renar's shoulder.
Oh.
Can you eat them? That sounds
Yeah, are
like
they
a good
edible?
Food source.
Have you ever messed with them?
You don't wanna.
Get you
You
fucked
could
up?
you could eat them,
Yeah.
but you would regret it.
Oh.
I think we should maybe see if we can leverage these spores in some way.
She's
fight
like,
for
well,
us.
she said, well, you can have this conversation with me on your way back out of here. Because if you come up here and we don't have that talk, she gestures intently at her burlap sack.
Can we arm them? All right. Well, this is good info. Anything else? Guess we probably shouldn't breathe them. Get a
Oh.
cloth.
Yeah. Not so worried.
Yeah. It's
Mushrooms
nature.
are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of us are fine with mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go way back.
It's happened. It's happened in the past. So,
This is like what is that Japanese horror movie, Matugo or something, where they go to the island and it's all the living. Yeah, look it up. Google it. All right, anyway, go
Spore
ahead.
movie. Okay.
invent Google and then do it. Is Google impressive in D&D?
In D&D, probably not.
So, as you find your way sort of down into the esophagus of this cavern, you can see that they just place torches at regular intervals directly into the soft soil of the walls. And every now and then, every 10, 15 feet, there's some pretty simple bracing. But you can tell just by walking down, there's a lot of soft, loose soil on the bottom of this.
Can these people do anything well?
This doesn't seem safe
They
at all.
can't
Yeah.
feed themselves. They can't fight. They are barely mining.
Yeah.
I say this aloud to Dinar, and then maybe loudly enough for that woman at the top.
Yeah. It's gross.
So yeah, I mean, I would throw me some perception dice in that.
Let's do it.
I love that if it
In that
had been
blot.
remotely hard, like they actually had to mine, then they would have no money or food.
They did this with their hands. Wow.
Oh no.
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
That's
That's
jacked.
jacked.
Jackbox.
Hey.
Yeah, that's not that great.
Wow, and it was still a 5.
It's a 5.
Plus what?
I get dirt in my eyes. Plus nothing.
You get dirt
Fantastic.
you get dirt in your eyes, nose, and mouth.
Okay.
You
So-
have tons of perception.
Yeah, but I rolled a 1. So even then.
Don't forget that you have lots of advantage from the
I get
weapons.
persuasion. Can I persuade the dirt, in
dirt?
some way?
No.
To get out of my eyes.
All right, yeah, I'll take another one.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you.
All right, here we go. Bigger money.
Hey.
Okay, and then 19.
Okay. Good. That's pretty good.
That's
I mean,
better than 1.
Yeah. So, as you're sort of walking down, and the ambient light is starting to come primarily from torches, and you leave the aperture of sunlight behind you, you can see almost like little eyes
Oh boy.
in the soil, just glints.
I smacked Dinar and I go, what the hell is that?
I have a 5, so I have no idea.
okay.
Like
So-
dirt.
No, I'm like, it's looking at me.
She doesn't. She looks around, and you look around. It's like, okay.
Dirt.
And then a second later, Walnut goes, "Woo!" And then she draws your attention to what look like little glinting eyes, just maybe an inch or so deep in the caverns around.
They look like eyeballs.
There's just a little shine there from the
Okay.
torchlight.
I'll go in for a look. Get that snout right up in there. I'll truffle pig my way over.
I let him do it.
Yeah.
You burrow a little
Push
bit in
me.
there.
Yeah. I
It
go,
gets with that moist earth.
I'm not afraid of mushrooms. I'm good. My best friend's a mushroom.
Right. So you
So I'm allowed to say it.
yeah, no, it's okay.
Sure.
You get your snout zone acquainted, shall we say,
Sure.
with the moist earth. He comes out. There's a little pile on the tip of his snout, and you can reach in and pull out what looks like a kind of like a strand of silver. Like it pulls.
Like a thread.
It pulls. Yeah, exactly.
Like a tapeworm.
No. Like
God, no.
Give me a perception check. Let's take a look at it.
Ugh.
Take advantage.
All right, yeah, I'll take advantage, I guess. Oh, we got all 7s now. Damn it. It's a 6.
Come on.
It's a 15.
There you go.
With no perception plus.
I get nothing, yeah. He's a big dumb baby. You don't know, you don't know
So-
no better.
So
Not a
you,
baby.
so you pull this thread, and it comes out maybe 6 or 7 feet of this thread from the soil.
How thick is it? Is a thread? Is it like really razor thin, or is it like a rope?
No, exactly. It's more like almost like a thin chain. And then after you've gotten about 6 or 7 feet of this out, it just snaps somewhere inside the soil. But yeah, I mean,
I don't like
you
that.
can look at
Yeah.
it. You can look at it in your hands, and it just looks. It's like a vein of silver that you are able to physically pull out, and now it's like when you see this, you understand what is happening out here. If there are towns that have, typically speaking, to get this type of mineral wealth, it requires that a fairly sophisticated operation. This is incredibly destabilizing in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's a necklace mine.
Yeah.
For lack of a
comes
better
out,
term, I mean,
yeah.
you had heard that Faerûn had a similar operation, but for gemstones. Like you don't know if it was as easy for them as it was.
Yeah, just plucking them.
Shrimp ropes.
No, it's like a
6 foot long shrimp.
No, it's like a farm.
Oh boy.
It's like a farm, but the crop is metallic wealth.
Like a farm, meaning that they haven't discovered this like a natural occurrence, like they're planting this.
I can't speak to that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, the way that you would get a carrot is the same way they're pulling silver out of this thing,
Okay.
like a turnip.
It's not mining.
Yeah, it's not mining at all.
Yeah.
It's not mining in the classic sense.
Yeah.
but
Sounds
you're
like
not-
a burial ground or something. Where
Yeah.
Or like,
doesn't sound good.
You know who would love this? Our creepy friend.
Yeah.
Just dangle this silver rope.
He might like it too much. I want to find some of these
Put it in my pocket.
spores.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen any of the challenge down here that she was describing. I mean, she gave you the impression that it was Spore City, USA.
And there's no stones or anything.
No, you're not seeing that. It really is like, I mean, it's like if you were Wheezy
Right.
and you were like in a stoat den or something. Like that's what it feels like.
Are there more silver strand glints?
There is plenty, and the deeper you get in, the more there are. You want to reach in and grab another one?
Yep.
All right, let me give me a strength check.
let's collapse this
I'm a
mine.
big old strong. I'm a strong boy.
I know
How
you-
load bearing are they?
That's fine.
Let's see it.
12 plus 6. So
You
18.
athletics?
Strength. I think it's a strength track.
Oh, sure, but you can use athletics on
My strength is
when it's appropriate.
my strength is higher.
Brawn.
Athletics is plus 6 too. So.
Okay. So you
That's it. Are you doing a check or saving throw? Because +6 is just for saving throw.
It's a +3.
Oh,
Athletics is plus 6 here.
Okay.
so you're able to see what looks like a little edge, just like a little, almost like a crescent curl. And you reach in and you sort of scrape away. There's a few granules of moist earth that sort of fall back like on your neck, like where the cloak connects. Like there's a little bit of moist earth in the
Ew.
gorget
Yeah.
right there. But you reach in and you are pulling something out, and it
no.
looks like almost like a circlet or something, like a diadem or something. Like it's obviously deteriorated in some respects,
What's a diadem? I
like
don't know what
a
that is.
crown.
Okay. Thank you.
Fancy tiara.
Thank you.
Listen, that's
Dictionary
these are-
boy.
These are D&D words. I'm sorry.
diadems have different stats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna
fuck
want to know
you.
what it is.
Are you even proficient?
Can you
Get out of here.
draw one? Someone draw me one.
It's a circle.
Someone,
It's a circle.
There's one of those
I know what a circlet is.
Think about like a pageant.
What's a pageant?
Stop using these $10 words,
Yeah,
Jerry.
geez. Keep it monosyllabic.
There's a rich
Smart boy.
It's the only one he knows.
Exactly, but it's written around around the edges of this thing. It's clearly deteriorated a bit. It's thinner than it might have been at one point. Can I get some perception from you as well?
Yeah. I'm gonna take it again. Advantage. Ooh, I didn't need it,
Jeez.
but I'll try it.
Ooh.
Oh, that was so
That's
close.
good, yeah.
So
Almost
close.
it.
These are those healthy rolls.
A lot. Over 20.
That's amazing. You think that this is a ring.
Oh.
What?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Oh, no.
You think it's a ring.
You think it's a ring. Okay.
I think it's a ring.
I think it's a crown.
So I look at that and I go,
Well,
that's a ring.
I know you've been sad, so I go, here.
Oh,
crown on
Hey,
walnut.
this is Dinar trying to be nice. It's like,
her ears are bending down.
it's all still dirty
For a
too.
little while, it's sort
It's
of
just
like, resting on the ear.
yeah. I got this for you. I pulled it from dirt.
It's great.
It's cold and wet. Like it has a cold from resting in the soil. It's a natural, like the scent is not a this is a nourished, rich soil
Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay.
in this mound.
It looks good.
Yeah, I'm concerned that
It's a little, your ring crown is a little broke off. Like
Oh, just off.
there's a little tilt. It looks good though.
Like
it looks
Big E, yep.
good. It looks good though.
Yeah, I don't want to. The last thing that Walnut wants to do is to get into any kind of personal arguments with Dinar. So she's like, doesn't take it off immediately because she doesn't want to insult him. But I think at this point, I'm concerned that we're digging in some like giant's grave or something. So I'm gonna take this time to. I'm gonna turn into a wolf, and I want
Really?
to smell. I want to do a perception roll based on smell,
Oh, yes. Get a good
which I get natural.
You do get natural advantage.
15.
Oh,
You
Womp.
sniff so good.
Shadow Council.
I smell everything.
We got that wolf. We got that wolf boon. You heard?
Small time.
Bark at the boon. So we've got which one do you want to do first, Alyssa? Level up dice or okay, absolutely. What set is it?
It's beautiful.
Because I know you had him
Is
out.
it
You were playing with him
adventuring?
before.
Is it adventuring?
Holy shit! Yeah, this looks like something you would use to cast a magical spell. In any case, we have a very clever algorithm that will choose one of you for this. Thank you so
And it
much
has,
for watching the show.
the pendant that comes with it.
Oh, I know. They always have it.
Unikite.
Unikite. Yeah, they always have the pendant on there. If you want to go hard,
So good.
if you want to go hard, they have it. Yeah, this is rich. You know that this would be a place where bones
Oh,
could be kept
I want to go deeper.
for a long time.
Oh, yeah, I want to go deeper into
You
the
go
mine.
chew on one of those bones?
Yeah,
The deepest bone.
I want to get him his
Yeah.
extra bones.
Get that femur. Get that giant femur.
Well, this for Cthulhu, I'm sure there's like a USRDA, like for bones, like
And it's
per
not
day.
much. It's sort of like
It's low.
Yeah,
Trace.
there's no FDA established amount, but we do know that the body needs a little bones, a little bit of bones every day,
Yeah.
and it's not calcium. It is not from the calcium. It has to be a bone.
Just the bones.
The body knows.
Bone a day, keep the doctor away.
The spirit knows. Yes.
So I'll nose that
Yeah, exactly.
at
So-
Dinar, like trying to get him to go
Absolutely.
with me deeper into the mine.
Okay.
So you nose them like in the butt.
Yeah.
Not in the butt,
Specifically,
maybe
where?
in
He's
the-
very, very dumb.
in the leggy, and I
Oh.
push him.
Under the
He
haunch.
tries to wrestle. Ah!
I hate it.
What is it? Hey!
Just like leans up.
I just start walking deeper.
That's it. Does
Still wearing the crown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
unfortunately.
dude, it's got to be like now it's
That's
a
like around the
gleaming
neck.
collar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Just like shining in there. What happens to your documents or satchel when you're a wolf?
Oh, everything, including seizes the tail, gets in her clothes, gets absorbed into her body.
Into the polymorph, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to pick, and
Yeah.
I pick everything is inside of her.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this is
Nasty.
yeah. You're smelling it. There is a rich scent deep deeper down in this cavern, but the cool soil on your pads is such a balm.
Mm.
Is that the snuffle? Nice. That's gonna be great on the podcast.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That was a good
Startling.
That was a Kate snuffle for those on the podcast.
So yeah, so the deeper you go down, you're still seeing these shining eyes. I mean, to the extent that like just the natural settling and motion of this mound, you can see just plain silver.
Just laying out.
Yeah, like in the like on the floor, along the edge of the wall. Like it's
They're bad at
They're
this.
idiots.
They're so bad at this. I say that as I pick up all this silver. I'm like, they are bad at this.
yeah.
How much silver am I getting? Because I'm grabbing as much as my mitts can
Here,
grab.
write down everything that we discussed, and
Big-
I'll give you a value
Big silver rope.
in silver. Yeah.
6 to 8 feet of big silver rope.
Yeah.
BSR.
Let's say 8.
Silver eyeball
Round
it,
it
but
up.
it's 8.
Yeah. Let's just take it an
12.
even 10. 12.
Round it, yeah, round it up.
24.
It's 100.
Yeah.
It's 100.
8 million feet.
Thank you.
And I don't know how many silver pieces on the ground plus crown gift.
Yeah, it's not going to be individual
It's a-
pieces. I mean, this is all. It all seems to be like it was worked or put into some shape.
Yeah. That was the
yeah,
shit
exactly.
he was buried with. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Pretty sure.
elsewhere you find another circlet, but this circlet has a gem in its slot. And when we're all done here, and you can actually take that someplace where you can actually exchange it in a
All right.
gold value.
Circlet with gem.
Mhm.
Got it. I wear that one, so we have matching.
Aww.
Nice.
Like they're party hats now.
I hate that.
Eh?
Just having
Huh?
fun.
Yeah,
The
it's great.
costume trunk.
We have a
Just
good
yeah, we're having a good time. This is great. The fact that this is like a giant burial is completely lost on Dinar.
Well,
It's
so
just
you-
I
like
think Walnut already told him too. and-
shiny stuff. He didn't get it. Yeah.
He did
Yeah,
not
the
receive that
ring
message.
is going around like this, and there's just like a orange gem, like the size of a clementine, just like right in the middle of it,
Yeah.
hanging down.
Nice.
So you,
So you got his and hers collars.
it gets exactly.
Aw.
There's a ceremony, you know what
Yeah.
I mean. So
Getting a lot of rings recently.
the deeper you get down into it, I mean, you can tell just from your ultra sniffs where that richness is,
Hmm.
where you need to go in order to find it. And so when you get down, eventually the path itself ends in what looks like almost like a gate, almost like a wooden,
Mhm.
like a slatted wooden gate.
Oh.
Yeah, weird. I want to open it.
Absolutely, that does not have any means of opening. It is
Oh.
just these raw vertical slats.
Do they look load bearing?
Yeah, you think that they are. You think that they're strong? You mean like, do they look like they're holding the cavern up?
Yeah.
You don't think so.
Oh,
Are there openings? Are there gaps? Or this is
Yeah.
like a solid.
Yeah. Maybe an inch or two between each of these
Okay. Can we
vertical
see
chunks.
what's on the other side?
Yeah, absolutely. You see row upon row of mushrooms.
Oh.
Tall, like I say, I mean, up to Dinara's shoulder. So that's going to be what, 6.5 feet?
Yeah.
do they look like mushrooms we've met before, or are these just regular mushrooms?
No, you haven't seen this particular.
Mushrooms we've met before. We've met some mushes.
We have.
Yeah.
That mushy. No, you don't think that it is a myconid
Type of thing.
colony or anything like that. You think that it's some mushroom that loves being down here.
And this is the absolute bottom.
This is the end. This is where you can smell the most delicious flavor.
I want to get back there.
So they put up a fence so we can't to protect people. I guess.
I'm digging at the fence.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it should
I'm
be.
looking
is
up
it?
at Dinar,
What is it?
digging at the fence,
Yeah, it's
Someone trapped in the well?
looking really exasperated, nosing.
it's a
nosing
pokey
the
little
fence.
puppy type situation.
Oh. But she said we should stay away from the mushrooms.
You just hear all the dog noises, like the snort.
Heavy sigh.
Yeah.
And this I'll turn back into Walnut and I'll be like, let's get some of the mushrooms.
Oh.
What
After all
if-
that,
What if
She just blew her wild shape for you.
I
I
did?
know.
And I go, what if we put them in bags so it was dark? and then you threw the bag, and they like got in the sun and erupted to their true size. Is there anything with that? Is there any way to use these?
Weaponized mushrooms. I'm all about weaponizing food. I like it.
Food stores.
Yeah.
Well,
Like I didn't come all down this way not to break something.
Yeah, I just want some of these spores.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
In the hole that you dug underneath the fence, you could probably get under there and break off a couple slats if you needed to. It is begin to fill with what looks to be fresh water.
Oh.
Like you got below some.
What?
You got below where the water would rise,
Yeah.
and in that clear water, you see a few worms.
Ooh,
Ew.
nothing but good stuff in this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate this place.
Yeah.
Let's get the mushrooms and go.
Yeah, they get out there. They just start traveling through this muck
Ew.
back and forth.
Yeah, so I want to try and break off one of the slats of the gate.
Yeah. You can reach down. What's Walnut's strength?
I was saying I'll break it.
Yeah, you should. -1.
Yeah. Mine's
Hers-
+3.
Hers is not a physical strength.
She's not a strong one.
It's a perceptive strength. I'll rip them off. I got it. Let me
I mean,
help.
I could do it, but yeah, you do it. I want you to feel useful too.
Turn back into a wolf. He doesn't know.
Looks at him slowly.
Yeah. Do I need to roll or?
You should definitely roll.
Okay.
Just because it'll be a part of the story.
And we got a 20.
Whoa!
I shatter it.
Womp womp womp. Shadow cancel. Mayor Libra squeeze you. Hey.
The mind
The
flash.
next one is Elderwood's super cool Dicebox book.
Woo!
I suspect that S.A. Wells is enjoying his as well. Thanks for watching the show. So it's like wiping off a steamy mirror.
It's like Buddha.
Yeah, it's just like a bead curtain. Just like, get the fuck out of here. You just reach a hand in and just move it back and forth a couple times.
Nice. That's how you do it.
The slats peel straight off.
Great.
Dirt everywhere.
You did a great job. I
Thank you.
I'll note this in the appropriate place.
Thank you.
And I make a big show of like writing something like I was documenting it, and it's not real.
Thank you.
You're
That
breaking
means
off
so much.
parts of the
Yeah.
gate that are already broken up. You're like, and look at this.
Yeah.
See that?
So when, so do you actually document it?
Yeah, she's never gonna file it,
Yeah.
but yeah, she starts documenting it.
So you open the page up and start documenting it, and you can hear that telltale scritch. That means that there's another message being entered onto another page in the ledger.
I immediately go, "Oh, forget you," and flip.
You flip it forward and you find a document that says, "This document to be filled out by decisionist Dinar Blitzen."
Oh, and I go, I have a letter for you. I have a form to be filled out by you. Okay, that's enough of that for right now. And she goes, look,
Until it's pulverized.
this is for you. This form is for you. I go,
It's you pull it off, and
Yeah.
so you pull off that first page.
yes.
The second page is also a part of this document.
Wow.
Oh, well, I pulled that off too.
The next page is also a part of this document.
I start getting really upset. And I pull off that page too.
There are 23 pages in total.
Well, everyone, it's like a week. Until I get all of them. And it's like,
A
there's
stack of papers.
there's
yeah.
like that space that's missing. So like now the cover
no.
like flops.
Oh yeah, the binding.
Yeah, the binding is all shut. And so she has all of it and she goes, we need to fill this form out. She goes, you could dictate to me.
Yeah, I don't want to read or write.
Great.
All that nerd stuff.
So start.
It says application for second level decisionist.
What's it say?
Application for second level decisionist.
Whoa!
Application.
Really did a good job on this fence.
Yeah. You know what's weird? I didn't have to apply for my second level.
You should break more fences.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that Walnut's like, I didn't have to apply for my second level. It's all crushed. I wanted an application.
I could have filled out this so good.
So Walnut's like,
Fill the fuck out of this.
listen, I know we're supposed to be doing something down here in the mine, but we really should fill this out. She's like as soon as possible. I mean, maybe we should leave and do it right now.
Let's just do it right here.
In this gross place? Yeah, all right.
Just sit in the mud.
There's a few wide caps you could probably sit on
Oh yeah, so we sit down
to get this work done.
at like a little mushroom table and start filling it out.
It's
So
like
as you try to fill it out, Walnut, nothing goes to the page.
no.
I go, and when that happens, I go, oh, this has to be filled out by you. And I pass it over, and I go to give you my quill, and then I think better of it, and I go, I have a special quill for you, and it is clearly like a really janky one, like one that she sat on or something like that.
Yeah.
On the tips of ramp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tip's like crummy. She does give you her nice ink, though.
Okay. No, if Dinar has to do it, he doesn't want to do it. He's like, I'll do this later.
Exactly.
It's like,
If someone's not going to
You
do
know
it for me, I'm not going to do it.
So you want to tuck it? You want to tuck it into your pack?
Yeah.
So you set up this whole thing like this is basically like he's gonna recognize the work that you do, the time you've put in, the skills you've developed. You've basically created a kind of subterranean tea party for you to share this experience. And then as you hand it over to him, he just puts it in his bag.
He's like, this is dumb. I'll do it later.
He like crushes some, like creases
Just-
the pages
oh,
all
the
wrong.
end.
yeah.
Oh god. Walnut's dying. All right. Well, I guess if we're not going to do that, we're not going to do the fun stuff. Might as well do work. So I want to like take like a pouch and I want to get a bunch of spores. Can I like shake one of these mushrooms?
Well, yeah, so the floor of the place, give me a nature check.
Joke's on you. Oh shit, I forgot.
What?
Zero?
Intelligence. Yeah.
Dude, how awesome is that though? Like, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
8.
So,
What you got?
well, you're not sure why it is.
Sure.
In this chamber, they tend to grow in clumps. There's rows if you're looking at it like the whole room from one perspective, but actually inside the room itself, they're sort of growing in little copse type configurations. But these spores are everywhere. Like there's there's plainly a coating of them on the soil of the ground.
So they're like floating in the air.
Yeah, they're pretty dim,
Hazy.
but they don't. It doesn't seem to be having any effect on you. You have some experience with strange mind spores, and that is not happening.
All right. I want to stuff a bag. A little pouch full.
Little mushroom bag.
Okay, about how much you're gonna get?
Like $50 worth.
You take an ozer.
Like, I want like a fistful.
Okay.
Like a little handful
Yeah, of rich spores.
of rich spores, yes.
Absolutely, yeah, that is easily secured down here.
Ugh, that guy.
So you're reaching down.
Spores.
You're scooping them up,
Yeah.
That's my insurance
and
guy.
as you grab a handful of them, your hand strikes something firm
Oh,
just beneath the soil.
I dig a little bit. What do I see?
It's white, like, sort of bright bone color, except for the discoloration of the soil around it.
I dig more.
It comes out freely. It is. Give me a perception roll.
I take advantage. Good thing, because that was a 5.
And that was
That
a
was
3.
a 3.
Yikes.
Still
Cool.
good. 12, right?
12.
Yes, 12.
'Kay.
Thank you, Kate.
So what you get down there,
Rosie.
this is a tooth.
Oh,
Um,
we gotta get out of
and
here.
as you can sort of see, like as you're looking down, you can sort of see that like these sort of gentle ridges in the soil of this place. Right next to it, underneath the soil, there's another one just like it on both sides. And as you look up, you can see there's sort of a gentle sloping ridge down even in the ceiling.
Oh boy.
A meow.
I look at Dinar and I go, this is a tooth. This is a ring. I want to get out of here.
Now he gets it. How big is the tooth?
Let's see. It's about the size of a grapefruit
Oh,
That's a big tooth.
on the head.
I guess.
Not from where I come
Yeah. All right.
Bigger than your
Give me
teeth.
one of those big teeth I keep hearing about.
Yeah. Get Mr. Big Teeth on the phone.
All right. Yeah, I got no love for this place.
Yeah, all right.
I want to grab some teeth on the way out, though.
Oh my
Going
god.
for the road.
Just in case.
Yeah, I just went for the road. I don't know.
A snack.
Yeah. I need one of them road teeth.
You want to desecrate this burial?
Where? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't even argue. Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You can't take it with you.
Great.
No, I
So
He tried,
let's leave.
and I'm not going to let him take it with him. All right.
Let's get out of here.
I want to grab another tooth.
Okay. Tooth grabber.
17.
Yeah.
Tooth
So you
grabber.
so you yank the tooth out. Hey,
Please don't.
Josh.
No.
Oh boy.
Skip it.
Wow, already?
Whoa.
Do it. Yeah, it's crazy, guys.
You yanked too many teeth.
Yeah, greedy with those teeth.
Whatever.
You woke daddy.
So you open up the pouch.
It's like ivory.
Yeah. You unsnap the pouch, lift up the flap, put the tooth down there. Oak is right there.
These babies just sneaking in bags.
Reaching up, he grabs the tooth, and then he brings the tooth and sets it down by him and goes, thumbs up. He gives the tooth a couple good pats.
I double take. And then I'm like, all right. And then I close the bag.
And then you hear like a scratch knock on the flap.
Yeah. Oh, I open back up.
He's like, he points at the tooth
Yeah.
and then makes the sign for one more.
Oh no.
All right. I go.
I got you.
I go, what are you doing?
I'm getting teeth.
I meant in your bag.
I'm putting teeth in my bag.
All right.
It's a common everyday occurrence. We all do it. And I reach for another tooth.
Yeah, get all of the tooth.
That's a 9 plus.
Yeah,
I'm still using athletics, right?
You
So
get
15.
You get that cuspid, that nice.
Oh,
It's got-
bicuspid.
It's got that classic shape. It's got that classic shape kids crave.
Yeah. Choosy moms choose cuspids.
You pop it down there. He's got him in his hands and he's just moving them back and forth. He's having a great time in there. Thanks, Josh.
And I'm just like, I see him just so happy with these teeth. And I'm just like, he loves these.
Who loves these?
What?
Who's in your bag?
Nothing. What? The teeth love them. What?
Each selves.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are gonna burrow out.
Who's in your bag?
My friend.
Who's your friend?
Our friend. Don't be mad. You're going to be mad. Don't be mad.
Why would I be mad?
Before I tell you, don't be mad.
Why would I be mad?
All right. It's Oak.
That's funny. That's you're a funny joker.
It
All
is
right,
funny.
let's leave.
Okay, bye.
You got me with that one. Okay. Like that would ever. It's not in your bag, right?
Yeah.
You're funny.
We're friends.
So I
We're
guess.
friends. This was great.
Sure. Let's leave.
Yeah.
So you creep up, and the light slowly shifts away from the torches and toward daylight. And she is right there with her sack.
I'm ready.
And she's just like, all right, arms out. And she just beats the bejesus out of you with this bag. Like, you don't know if it has any real purpose. Like, You don't know if is it enchanted, like what's going on. Like there's probably so many spores on the bag by this
When
point.
she's aggressively beating and then she gets down by the bag, I go, my baby! Not my baby!
This guy. We have an inside joke now.
It's a function of our friendship.
Can Rosie and Cthulhu see this beating?
Oh
happening?
yeah, dude. This old woman. Like this is the woman you want out here. This is the woman you want to train to be the defender of promise.
So Rosie sort of leans on her
It's
staff.
all upper body.
She takes a good long look at this and she goes, "Yeah, they needed that."
Put him in that place.
Just like aggressively being beaten.
Ow, ow.
With a rough bag.
Yeah. Careful with the teeth, lady.
Sometimes, oof, she's living the dream.
Can I get a perception check real quick from everybody?
Sure.
Yeah.
From all.
Would love to.
Ruh-roh.
This can be good.
Ooh.
I got 20.
I saw that. I saw it.
That's
close.
unnatural.
It was
17. Oh, sorry.
6.
Also 20.
Absolutely. So who has the best of it? Is it Rosito?
Is it me? What's your bones?
I wish I had some bones right now, but I don't. It's also 20. So we
Okay,
both got a
tied
20.
at 20.
Yeah. So you both just swivel to see a clever lad, once the beating begins, trying to get in just around the edge of the mine and then get farther down into this realm. And how you react to that is up to you.
If I'm seeing this, I can awaken mind to all 3 people down there, including the woman with the sack.
You fucking narc.
Yeah.
You cop.
There's a really cool kid going into that mine. Well, if he looks sneaky,
Yeah.
we need every fighting,
We need every
able-bodied.
sneaky 7-year-old we can find.
We can train him to be a spy.
Get that kid going in the mine back up here. He's got to learn how to fight and kill.
So
Give him a knife. Where's he going?
This lady's going nuts with the burlap.
Mm-hmm.
And her body and mind are so intensely given over to it that you can see the boy from before just moving right past her as she winds up for another tremendous rain of burlap blows.
I go, hey, don't go down there.
Is he sneaking past?
He's trying. Yeah, he's like, there's something down there I need.
What could you possibly need? Teeth? We got them.
He's like, teeth?
Yeah, there's a whole mess of stuff
I don't
in
need
there.
teeth.
What do you need?
It's like, I don't think you don't know the story, so you wouldn't understand.
Parents just don't understand.
What's the story?
All right. Now, do you have any history over here?
I
You and Dinar.
do, actually.
Kick it.
I get +3.
What?
That's funny.
It comes with noble.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh,
I've heard say.
19 +3.
jeez.
Tell me your story, young lad.
There's only ever been now.
3. I only know the true history of
No, the
Negro.
story.
The
The
last
story is,
5 minutes.
yeah, the story is like there was an owl. That's it. We don't know much about the owl beyond that.
And we never will.
22.
Yeah, as he starts going in, into it, you have heard parts of this. So there is, and there's another piece of information that came from this region that was vital in understanding the Wandering Crypt. So before all this gold rush, before all the mining that was occurring in this area, there were a people called the Sombrish that sort of made the Somber Hills their home. And there was a lucky prince for whom everything went well. And but he was a cruel boy. And a witch to teach him a lesson, transformed him into a fish that everyone would want to catch. So anytime a person catches this fish, their luck changes for the better. So you actually know this story.
Okay.
You have heard it. And you've seen him out there before. Like, you've seen him out there fishing alone. In his mind, like, that's his fight.
And so he's recounting this story?
Yeah.
I say, look, like, my druid friend here can speak more to this, but there's not fish in mines.
No, he's like, I need black belts.
Black belts?
This fish loves black belts.
The only way you're going to get a black belt is right over here.
I got black belt already.
Right.
They're ready to go. I love it.
You kick out some nature.
What's a black belt? Yeah.
You might know.
Could be those worms that were in that little pool.
Yo, I'm going to take advantage.
Dude, Kasris, you're blowing up.
Because I want to see him fight or get beat up.
Jack?
Yeah, maybe.
It was. That was good. And the other one was Jack.
Trash.
Garbage. 7.
Garbage fire.
12?
What the?
9. So I got 12.
Okay.
12 average.
Yeah, it's a worm.
Oh, the
Oh, looks
worm.
moist.
It's
Could have told you.
It's like a thick,
I guess so.
Thick ass worm.
dancy worm.
Nice.
Like a worm that gets down on the hook.
3 C's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thick worm.
We did see them.
We did see them. We got a bag full of dirt and mushrooms. Maybe we accidentally picked up a worm. A William. A woodum.
I wander back.
Wadum.
Woodum.
I can't look in my bag in the sunlight. I feel around there. Do I feel a worm in there?
You don't think so?
We can't let him go in the mine.
Any worms in there? I guess I left it.
Any worms in there?
Nothing.
I go, how about this? Can I summon forth worms?
Taco Bell, fourth worm.
How? Yeah, exactly. He's like, how? Okay, if they were to add worm, like, because they have that sort of table of elements already. If they were to add worm, I feel like it would really change the feel of the establishment.
Yeah, I mean, they only have like 9 ingredients right now. Imagine opening that.
Round it out.
Come on.
You know the
Filled
first thing
up.
they would do? They would make a worm tortilla. It would just be all fried worms, firm.
High in
And roll.
protein.
Be a crunch worm. Yeah.
Crunch worm.
Yeah, worm wrap.
It would be like a soft tortilla, cheese, worms, hard shell taco.
Hold on a second. Back up. Wait a minute. Hard shell? No, after that. Oh, the cheese is a lot of.
Lactose intolerant. That sounds gross.
He's like, if you can do that, stranger, I would love to see it.
I go, I don't think anyone should be down in that mine. Personally. These are my personal feelings. Which everyone should listen to.
Always.
But I'll use Forest Friends and I'll walk into the first part of the mine where it's like the dirt is soft.
Yeah.
And put my hand on the ground and I'll do a couple of little taps.
Oh, little worm sign.
Yeah, and be like,
Oh.
wait. Oh, and a lot of Dune references right now. But
Yeah. The spice.
yeah, walk without rhythm. But yeah, I'll do a couple little taps and summon up some worm friends.
Nice. Thick ones.
Thick ones, juicy ones.
Yeah. Long, fast line ones. So he is just reaching down, like his eyes wide, just like grabbing, like stuffing his little pockets
Gross.
with worms. He takes off one of his shoes.
I want to stop
starts
him before he starts
stuffing it
grabbing
with
worms. I wanna,
Like, what?
I don't know. I'd be like, if you get this fish, you got to share this fish, buddy.
He's like, you can come.
Now you're talking.
You can come try to catch it too.
Yeah. I want luck.
He's all right. He takes off his other shoe, stuffs it with worms.
Start filling my shoes.
So you
Wear shoes.
Whose shoes are those?
Just pull out a shoe. It's like,
I have no shoes.
yeah.
And
it comes back
must
to Chris.
scream.
Yeah, there's our Chris.
And I must scream. Well, here. So you are absolutely ready for the mystical fishing trip of a lifetime which we will get to right after the break. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in a sec. Hello, I'm Jeffrey K. Horkins. Welcome back to the C Teams. So when we last saw our heroes, they had just gotten tooled up with pockets and indeed shoes full of delicious.
They got a pocket full of black belts. They got a fish that's gonna give them throat melts.
No, okay.
I got nothing but love. I got nothing but love. So you may recall this scenario before in terms of how fishing at this tier
Well, yeah. So
functions. So do you want to go and help this young man?
yeah, I'm like, we got a lot of work to do,
while
but
the rest of the crew.
But I'm gonna follow this 8-year-old to go fishing. Guys, I know we got a lot of stuff going on, but this 8-year-old has got a pretty convincing story. So bye.
This I got.
Bye.
Yeah.
Fish,
So,
please. Fishy, please.
fishy, please. Now,
Daddy fishy.
Daddy fishy.
Josh, would you be so kind as to tip my cauldron, please?
Don't do
Man,
it, Josh.
This is a heavy day.
I know. So but the value that I rolled is friend, and so friend is a specific designation in the cauldron table that is only Sebastian, seizes the tail, Oak, but in this case it's Legati.
Oh.
So as Dinar is moving to go to the river and help this young man, in your hand you can feel Legati become restless.
Hey, give it to me, friend. What's going on? What do you need?
So he is beginning to chirp and bark in the direction of Dinar.
He has a wisdom of his own that I don't question anymore. Go then, friend. Seek your fortunes.
Be free.
Be free, but come back. but be free, but come back.
So Legati immediately becomes supple, just sort of flows through your hand and then wriggles like a coiled spring over to Dinar. And then he jumps in front of you in midair.
Yeah. What the? What the what?
You can see him become long and taper out to a thin edge, and then an infinitely strong filament, like a strand of spider silk, begins to play out of this crystal rod, which is almost certainly the finest
Yeah.
rod that has ever been seen in the Summer Hills. Thanks, Josh.
Snatch him out of midair. He
Yeah,
just
yeah, exactly.
Morphs into a fishing rod, and they go, ew, cool.
It's disgusting until it's a rod. You're like,
Yeah.
"Ah, oh yeah.
this part, it's like there's that whole middle period. It's like, no. And so you catch it, and it just flex, just A+ flex.
Oh.
This is like the Excalibur of fishing rods.
I pull out my fishing hat.
Okay, so are you ready to?
You got a new shape. I remember that one. Let's see if I can coax it out of him next time.
Here. So we'll handle your efforts
All
here in
right.
a moment. Now, Rosie, Cathris, and Walnut, what are we going to do out here the rest of the time while the fishing derby is occurring over at the river? How do you want to contend with some of these threats? How do you want to plan? What sounds good?
Can I? This.
The answer is yes.
Okay. So Rosie wants to get Rita to a place where she could talk to her alone,
Ooh,
and
I like this.
to say, I respect very much your disagreement on my method, but if you have better ideas about what we should be doing besides cowering, which is not an option, never has been, never will be, then I'd really love to hear them.
She says, well, my fear, let's say they do get in here, that's its own kettle of fish.
Ugh, don't say fish. Whew.
Ugh. there's a little wrinkle on her left eye. At the fish maneuver, rhetorically.
Fish manure.
Oh, it's good for the soil.
She says, we need something that anyone can do to stop a charge. She says, let's say we don't have a lot of weapons.
It's very true.
There's a case to be made. At the very least, we need long spears that we can hide and raise on a charge.
Oh, that's no problem. That's a wonderful idea. Now, is it important to you that the spears are corporeal, or is it enough that they might be crafted out of more esoteric substance?
She says, I have not heard the word corporeal, but I am willing to listen to your plan.
Okay. So Rosie will confide in her about grammamancy and to give her some examples of ways that that's been used in the past, the greatest hits.
Exactly.
And if you think that making some kind of trap of
That is so evil in my head.
I know, right?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That is horrible,
Yeah.
Rosie. Ugh.
Yeah.
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 No, this is going to be good stuff.
This is the only way I can get this out of my system in my life.
Exactly. I mean, just imagine this manifold, almost mechanism.
Yes.
We'll cross the bridge when we come to
Yes.
it.
So I do some sketching
Exactly.
with Rita. Like, okay,
And
here's
so
my
she
plan.
looks
What
at
do you
it
think?
and she says, is there a magic only grandmothers may know?
Oh, so many magics that only grandmothers may know. But I believe I'm fairly singular.
Well, she says, I know of Whiffmid's potions. They've been a great value to our village.
Is Whiffmid a grandmother?
Several times over, I'm sure.
Oh, I thought I liked her.
Well, she used to travel from town to town. And then a few months ago, she came here and decided to stay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe she'll have ideas about further things that we can do to fortify the town. But in the meantime, plan looks good. Gives you some
Yeah,
some peace of mind.
she says, I will try, in case the enemy has a cleverness we do not yet know, I will try to create a more common defense against charge.
Okay. Do you know how to shoot a bow?
Only when I was very young.
Okay. Well, that might still be better than anybody else. So Rosie will assign her one of these long bows. Short bows? What do we got?
Yeah, these are long bows.
Okay. So yeah, she'll give her that too. It's like, well, craft your thing, and then you are now 50% of our ranged support. So is there anybody else in town that you feel like might be a good one to have a bow as well?
And she's like, if you give me the other one, I can find a home for it.
Rosie does so.
Okay.
Just
Right in the, no, just out in the river. Ugh.
Cut one of it off, edge off,
hate
and
this
it's
town.
fishing
You're
rod.
done. You're done. So tell me how Cathris is managing this sunshine and overall feeling of well-being and fellow feeling.
I'm in a really good mood. I'm starting to sort of give into that. But I'm spending some time with the children. I'm saying, you know what? You got to go with your instincts. If you're worried about,
They have never seen anyone like you.
I don't.
They didn't know this was a type of person.
I do not notice that at all.
Yeah.
My own, and maybe my familiarity scares them more.
Well,
or
no,
is
I mean,
more intriguing.
it's almost like they're bewitched. Like they just watch everything that you do.
I'm not really listening, just like observing.
One of them has found a crooked stick that sort of ends in a Y, and he has brought it.
This could mean something too. Exactly. Yes. Just how simple it is excites me. That's what I do all day. I'm always looking for the stick with a Y in it. In a world of straight sticks. Surrounded by them, I hate them. This is a good place, though. A good place to find many forked branches. Now, since we're teaching the town to defend itself, I want to invite you to something that I know that would help me out a lot. Kick a chair backwards and I sit down in it. Learning sucks, right? It's lame, but there's a lot to be learned. And I hate, I didn't have a lot of fun learning my ABCs, but what if I could show you an alphabet that you only needed to use once?
Oh my God!
One time.
When you sit down, do you put your
my
sun hat on
God.
backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it back.
AC Slater, sit down.
And I start teaching them a couple of simple glyphs just to keep it in the back of your mind.
Tetrasthenoticon?
Yes.
Yeah, some of the simpler ones that are not like frightening.
Tell me some of the concepts.
Oh, day, hidden, anger,
What medium are you using?
just scratching
Just
it
the
in the soil. Yeah. And just
Do you tell them when they're supposed to use these?
no, I haven't gotten to that part yet.
So you're
I know I
Burying
keep,
the lead
like I
here.
keep using a euphemism like if the tide turns, you know what I mean? Like, and they don't know exactly what it means, but if you sense that the tide has turned, just go ahead and do the first one you remember. Think about it. I don't want you to have to write these. Use them only when the tide turns. All right? All right? All right?
The kids are like, cool, magic.
Yeah, there's a lot of nods. Like so some are trying to scratch them into the ground. Some are mixing a little bit of water and soil, and they're drawing the symbols on each other and looking over to you like, huh.
Okay. Yeah.
Literally
That can-
just told them not to do it. But
That happens too. Whatever you can use. Whatever you can use to get that written down. I'd really appreciate that.
I want to read this. I just want to read this book so bad. So what's going on walnut-wise? How are you turning toward this thing?
Well, I wanted to
So you want to go fishing?
watch the fishing, but I feel like I should be more helpful.
what would Walnut do?
Well, you do have WWWD.
Maybe go up to the midwife,
You do have your pouch.
my pouch of spores.
Yeah.
I was going to use that in the heat of the moment. I was going to save that for
That's awesome.
yeah.
Unless I attack at night.
Unless they attack at night, in which case I'll shove it down their pants and then jokes on them come morning.
Nice.
You killed us,
that
but
would
Attack
spoil.
at night, though. That's not. What tactical advantage do you get for that?
It's true.
You're right. Stupid idea.
No, it's always broad daylight attacks.
I want to go to the midwife.
Yeah.
And I want to say,
She has a couple different pots
going.
going. And the pigeons aren't getting any food in Quiver's house.
So they're here now.
So this it's like they know that they can get dinner somewhere else on the block type situation. Family friend.
I want to, ask her, is there anything that you have yet to tell us that could help fortify the town? Is there anything we could use to make weapons with? Do you have any resources that are left over?
She's like, I am not unfamiliar with poisons.
This I like. Is there something you could make that we could tip our arrows with?
Oh, that would be the most simple preparation.
Love it.
What do you want to happen?
Death.
And then so she's she's moving around. She's moving around in her all the little cubbies that she has. She's just going through a kind of mental checklist, and she says, "Oh, if you'd come here a week ago."
Okay. Incapacitated?
That I can do.
Okay.
She adds a third pot
Excellent.
to the already simmering surface, and sets to work. Dinar Blitzen, it is you and this young man fishing at the end of the universe.
There's a magic fish over there. I'm in. I have met an 8-year-old I didn't trust.
Well, you ready to come get it?
Yeah.
All right.
I follow him. I say, and then this kid is just talking little kid nonsense, and I'm believing.
A lucky prince.
A lucky prince fish? What? What? You saw a what? A Sasquatch over the hill? What? This place is crazy.
Let's ride one.
All right.
All right. So it always starts.
Let's ride one.
It always starts with survival.
Oh yeah.
So let's do a survival
Yeah,
check.
you're gonna have to remind me on the fish rules.
Oh no, it's easy.
Okay.
It's easy peasy.
Since you have things precariously stacked
yeah.
here, I will use the smaller one. No, my survival's flat.
Take advantage. Oh my god.
Take advantage, yes, but my survival's flat. That's an 8.
No good.
It's a 5. No fish, so good.
Okay.
You're warming up.
Exactly. But luckily, you do have black belts,
I do.
so that upgrades your base die.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, as you are both out there casting the rod, like you would cast the pod, right?
Reel it in like a motherfucking gosh darn.
Legati is
It's gonna get bad.
Legati is
So that's it, Kate.
There are drugs in there.
Oh,
Drugs.
I'm like,
Legati's just nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Just wiggling
yeah.
in your hand, ready to get to work.
Whoa, boy. Ew.
Exactly. And the boy says he likes to come out around this time of day. After this time of day, we may not have another chance to catch him
Today.
until tomorrow.
All right, so we got one shot, one opportunity.
One opportunity.
All right.
That's great.
Arms are heavy. Knees are fine, though. All right.
Knee's good today.
What am I doing here? There's 2 things here.
There are 2 things there.
What do they mean? You're going to tell me if I knock them over?
Oh yeah. So basically,
This thing's going to go flying. Cover your eyes. 'Cause
so this
is gonna
fish, the way they've described the fish
Go, yeah.
in these stories is that it's something like
Seductive. Oh.
yeah. Silken,
You gotta stop marrying stuff.
overwhelming, musky. No, so
Taut, nubile.
So it's the way they describe it in the stories. It's almost like a displacer beast. Like it appears,
Blinks in and out of existence.
well, or seems to be in 2 places.
Okay.
So
yeah.
what is required for you to catch this fish and secure the storied good luck of the prince is to hit both of these.
Oh. What?
Just I got to get them off the things.
Yeah, but a big part of the challenge, exactly. A big part of the challenge is that your initial roll was not great, and so you did not have a robust selection of lures.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So
with
you
my
have-
familiarity of the story as he's recounted it to me, but since I know the story and I know it well, is there any, in knowing the legend a little better than the kid,
You know what?
does that impart
I will give you another die if you can give me another fact about this fish.
about this fish? It's not so much about the fish, but it's about the prince before, some of the evil things he did before he was turned into
Really?
by the witch.
And
Tell
what
me
is?
more.
You have to find one that's relevant to the fishing.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
He always,
No. You got it. You're going the right way.
So he was a very mean little prince boy. He imposed taxes on all the people, specifically on this witch's village, and he peed in her well. And
He's this kind of motherfucker.
he's that kind of prince. Wow. He peed in her well,
Well, he is a
and then he
tax.
scampered away, and he would always poop in the shallow water outside of her lake. So he loves pooping in shallow water.
So this is apocryphal.
Yeah, he's peeing and pooping. And it's like, you're a prince. What are you doing this stuff for? Taxes, but then you're peeing and
Yeah,
pooping?
hire somebody to do that.
Yeah, come on.
Maybe it was a metaphor for taxes.
Yeah, I mean the Sombrish legends are very rich.
Yeah. They're all fecal related at the end of the day,
Listen,
too, which
honestly,
is weird.
I actually really like all the stuff that you did.
Okay.
So now, but here's the key: you only get 5 attempts at this.
That was for Pat.
'Cause
Yeah,
right
I know.
right now, the patron saint of bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is going to be a pretty rough ride because you only have 2 lures.
Okay.
This is going to be a good one. So I'm saying you have 5 Total attempts. Because right now it's
so
a
I gotta
magic.
pick one of these two?
No. Each attempt, you get all the dice that you have in that attempt. So right now you have these 2.
Okay.
So after this, there's going to be 4 more checks
Ah,
that
gotcha.
generate die that you can try to knock down both of these fish.
Okay. I can tell more poop facts if that'll get me more lures.
I'm not even close.
I'm afraid this is gonna go flying.
No, you'll
just
be
do it.
fine.
Be afraid. Whoa! Oh my God, that's awesome. So do you have to reset it
Do I
for his
reset
second
it?
his second
Yes.
attempt?
He got,
Oh shit!
he got the tough one.
He got
off
the
there.
top one. Yep.
Oh, wait,
So-
do they have to be both at the same time?
Yeah.
In one round, yes.
So for the podcast,
It's
there
all right.
is a structure that is
Yes.
multi-level, and there are 2 dice,
And it is nefarious.
and it is definitely not something
This
you
is
do with
not
one
gonna be
hit.
easy. Where's my little other?
It looks like something It looks like something that would be inside of. Imagine a dark fish tank.
All right.
Yeah.
Advantage again. I'm going flat. 15.
Nice.
That's very good.
9.
All right, hey. So that
Nice.
grants you 3 tender die.
I have a question.
Yes.
Plus
What?
bonus.
What would
There you go.
draconic entitlement do in this situation?
Not much. I mean, you
Boss the fish around.
you suspect that the magic you're dealing with here is pretty old.
Okay.
Okay.
You can be like, hey, fish.
Hey,
Yeah.
fish!
Hey!
Hey, guy.
Oh,
All right, you got this.
Well, like, get over here talking to this fish.
look at this guy. Oh, here with the gills.
You go poop in the river, see what jogs his memory.
Oh.
Oh, man, that was powerful.
Okay, that's a miss. Oop, another miss.
whoa.
A powerful miss.
Hey, got it.
Wow.
Second
Holy
round.
shit! Okay.
Give me that
Wow.
lucky fish.
Holy crap. I'm really glad
This
that
is
you're
a really
using
beautiful die.
Whoa.
Yeah, I have some really nice clear ones.
Set
They
us
got,
up.
they got that sparkle. All right, here. So that is round 1. So you get him, you pull him up to the surface, and then as soon as the hook crests the water, there's nothing there. Like the line,
What?
the line flings up into the
What?
sky.
You gotta do it again.
Oh my God. It was too easy.
Here we go. Oh no, this is
Oh, sorry.
no, it's worse.
You gotta wear
Jerry
him
is now
out.
making the terrain even more difficult.
Yeah. This is a like five course.
2d6.
Fuck fest. Like this is a
Yeah.
fish barricade.
Yeah. What the fuck?
How am I supposed
There's
to?
no way to get
how
a
do-
fish behind there.
How do I know if I hit it or not?
If it moves.
I'm watching.
All right, I'm gonna just blast the shit out of that.
So are the viewers at home.
You should. Now your dice has
Podcast
to come
is
into
listening.
contact
Yes, Jerry has
with
set
the
up
dice.
a really gnarly
You can't just adjust
mini
the
golf
shit.
course here.
All right.
All right, here. So no, you've had 2 rounds.
Yeah.
There are 3 more rounds.
Yeah.
Let's see how many lines you get on this one.
All right. Taking advantage. 4.
Good.
Shit. Ah.
Nope.
8. And I move that die.
Counts.
That counts.
You caught
Yeah.
that fish.
Shit. I should be doing the thing.
Here you go. Here's your D12.
All right.
This is going to be a hell of a heavy lift.
What?
It's not impossible. though.
1.
You got
What
it.
about another
Remember-
fish fact?
Here,
Bust
here,
it through.
here.
Fish fact. Yeah, what about my
I'm
fish
done with
fact?
Here, but Amy, can you scoot over your?
All right.
your
When he
keys real quick?
pooped in the lake, it was very watery, and it was going.
Here,
He's not
this
well.
is the key. So I want you to take a look at the.
There's another angle.
You have from tape to tape.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure
Toe to
you
tip.
you understand.
Tip to taint.
Tip
Yeah.
to taint, that's fish.
You know, if the witch
That's
had
fish.
turned him into a fish, I think they
Oh,
could
here,
have
here, so,
died.
here. So if you want to give me another good fact, I'll pay you in dice.
Oh, all right. About this legend.
Yeah.
All right. After he was turned into a fish, he immediately learned his lesson, just real quick, and he was like, "I fucked up bad." And then he married a nice little trout,
Yeah.
and they settled down. And then, but then, in just punishment for the ages, the little house they set up, some other mean little boy came in, pooped in that. Poop came, killed his fish family.
Oh no.
Ultimate irony.
Wow, that's not a lucky fish.
God's
It's like
plan.
the first draft of Finding Nemo.
God's plan.
God's
Let's
plan.
see. Well, yeah.
Begrudgingly giving him that.
Now remember, so you have everything from tape to tape.
Yeah,
So there's
I got
some.
it. I'm not going to get it. Can we just get on to the next round?
Yeah, you're gonna get it.
You got it.
You got both of them in one die before. It was sweet.
Oh,
one's not
okay,
in.
too,
You had
too
the-
gentle,
you
too
had a good
gentle.
line on
No.
it.
Yeah,
I think it was the right.
Whoa!
All right.
Not even
I don't
close
like
that
this
time.
angle.
Yeah.
You
Welcome to
may
my
have to
fucking
have,
life.
if you want to use it, you may have to have Amy move. So
I can move.
this fish is glinting down there. You have 2 more attempts.
You get on my line or I'll shit on your family.
I'll do
I know
it.
you hate that. 18.
Wow.
Obviously, I'm taking advantage again, too.
That's quite good.
Trying to get
Well, yeah, I was trying to get a 26.
Right, 18 is very, very good. That gives you the 20 as well.
Ooh.
And you also have this 8 over here that you flung into the stratosphere.
These 3.
These 3.
You got this.
So,
These
Do you want me to move?
I would
Dinar
feel
has
like
3 shots
the
this
angle.
time.
Should I just be aiming for this and hoping it rolls around?
Color
I think just,
Line it
yeah,
up.
like whiff it at the middle.
I think he's got a good shot at it this time, Cthulhu. Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
he almost
narrow
had it.
Hoping for a
on that
bounce.
one. It's very good. Whoa!
It's a tough
It's a
line.
tough shot.
lot
Oh,
of
missed.
these
Good.
are
Three
Veering off.
missed.
It's
Three
because on my
misses.
finger bend.
You're going
Yeah,
a
you
while.
got
It
it.
bends here
You
and
gotta-
here and here.
It's a poor
bends
craftsman
here.
that blames his tools.
That blames his fishing
Bends his
tools.
fingers.
It's like a little fried shrimp.
All right, you ready?
Like a little fried shrimp.
Yeah, do I roll last? This is the last round?
It is.
All right. 10.
You want the
and-
juice?
Yeah. 5. 10.
Now, here, I'll give you this. No, you give me the fish fact of your life.
Oh, God, I don't have more fish facts to this story. All right.
You're away from poop. There's a lot of.
No, that's all the
material
story's
here.
about. Like, it's a fucked up
can't help
story. I guess the redemption angle. So then, after his family dies via the poop,
Bring it home.
then he's remorseful, swimming around in the lake. Bear comes, is gonna eat him, has him, catches him. He gives up, and the bear is gonna eat him, and then says, "No, I'm not gonna eat you." And then he swims in the bear's butt. I don't know.
No,
dice
he's
for
like,
No.
he's like,
No.
I'll give you luck, bear.
He says,
and
"I'll give you luck, bear."
to
Yeah.
spare you, and then it works out so well.
And then the bear goes around and tells everyone, and then all the animals are catching this fish.
What
He's
did the
got to
bear
give
do?
up the luck every time.
What did the bear do with its good luck?
Did it start,
Caught another fish immediately.
did it start a local business?
Yeah.
There you go.
That
Just
employed
opened a
hundreds.
delicatessen.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is lucky.
Called Bears on 3rd. Have you been there? It's all right. It's
I've been to a
kind of dry. The pastrami's
pub.
dry. It's good, but it's dry.
Oh.
How many did you get?
3.
3.
Whoa.
Total.
Okay.
They're rolly.
okay.
I can't.
They're
I-
rolly. They are
I'm
rolly.
gonna try from
regular
this
angle,
angle, yeah.
Dinar
And
has
just
3 attempts on his
Get the bank.
last
Get
approach.
Get the bank.
Ooh.
good line.
Going for the bank.
Good line. Good line. Oh, overshot
Last
it.
shot. Last
All
shot.
right, last one.
Line it
Lucky
up.
fish.
Take your time. Take your time.
Lucky fish.
Work
Come
the
on, come on,
angles.
come on.
He didn't get both, but he did get one, which was
That
very
is a
hard one to
impressive. He
get.
got
That
the,
is one
he
of
got
the
the
best.
impossible one.
Oh man, that last one was so fucking good.
I know.
was really
I just
good.
missed that guy.
It was so fucking good.
But not good enough.
Not good enough.
Yeah, you see because the boy has been doing his best too. He's gotten close a couple times.
Yeah.
You see him sort of look over, and you see the sun sort of like hit the edge of the world and start to descend. And he looks down into the water. You don't see that telltale golden glint anymore. And he says, "We have another day, don't we?"
Yeah, we got one more. I got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Be honest though, how would Dinar be more useful than this? I think this is perfect.
Yeah, this is a good use of his time.
This works for him. Now,
Although he's incredibly dejected. He doesn't handle losing very well.
it's true.
Starts berating the kid, blaming the kid.
What a surprise.
This is your fault.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
What a surprise.
He goes and sets up the fishing pole on the rack. And he looks back at you, dejected. Then he walks away, and then the fishing pole like slides and falls off the rack. And then he has to come back and get it and put it back up.
Oh,
Unsatisfying.
Embarrassing.
And then
Yeah.
he continues into the bunkhouse.
Yeah.
So
Good job. You made him feel like garbage.
the things that we have worked on today are training people
Yeah.
in unarmed combat. We have also made a friend in the form of Rita, who is trying to work out a physical material defense against horsemen. We've secured something that might be of use
are we talking about walnut?
in terms of fortification. No, we're not talking about Walnut. We're talking about what Walnut accomplished.
My shroom bomb.
Oh, yes.
So you secured rich loam and spores. There was an attempt to secure the luckiest fish.
We got that poison
I
now.
got one more day. I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you and Whiffmid. are
And
making
Whiffmid is
poison.
Whiffmid is whipping up something in the kitchen.
Putting the stank on it.
Yeah, that has been the
Well done.
the main chunk of the day. Oh, also, young people were given a familiarity with death cult.
I've taught them how to die
iconography.
intelligently. You know, and with this, is there any more dignified way?
No,
No.
it's supreme.
Can I ask you, has Cathris tried to also learn this hand-to-hand combat that Rosie's been teaching?
Oh yeah, no, he's put in a genuine an effort.
Okay.
But the thing that he didn't learn was blocking,
Oh,
because
sure.
he's like, I need all of the parts. What does it matter if my face gets hit versus my arm?
They're all
What's the
equally
point?
important.
Yeah.
My brain is equally dispersed through my entire body. That's what I know.
right.
Like a starfish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, I'll turn. I'll
Yeah.
like go, ah, but
The reason I ask is because I wonder if it might be something that Cathris would want to learn more long term and maybe be able to actually like do some bonus unarmed damage if it ever came down to punches.
maybe,
I could teach you,
maybe.
but I have to charge.
I come to that yard.
What do you think about that?
What, charging?
Yeah. No, I mean,
It's fine.
like if there was a
You guys work it out. I mean,
okay, cool. We
yeah.
can-
If you want to teach skills,
yeah,
It's still a multi-class.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
And
maybe
you
what
can
I
teach me
could do
something.
to bolster my weak, like my strength and all that, my athletics, which I do have a -1.
Well, this is all dexterity, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then my dex is really
my
good.
strength is also -1.
Could I make could I use my my ult to create a sort of a mech out of tentacles? You know, like the striations of muscle bands around my
oh
body.
no, like the like in BattleTech, the Myanmar bands.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, I've taught you how to like do one punch, and now you can create this like battle mech for punching.
One Punch Man.
One Punch
Yep,
Man,
One
yeah.
Punch
No,
Man, yeah.
making physical things that endure is inside the scope of Tentacular Spectacular, but that does require a skill check.
Yeah.
Okay.
That requires the
Understood.
Arcana. You can fuck people up with it all you want, but if you want to try to create something
That's
out of this
lasting.
chaos that lasts, then yeah.
Okay.
Also, I don't think it would be comfortable to wear because it is like a saw-edged, like a gem-studded construct. So I would probably like tear me up on the inside, like skin on skin.
Yeah.
You
already
can get a
kinda
few. You
messed
can get a
up,
few
though.
rounds.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
gonna be naked in there. I mean,
Well, it's just ruin my clothes if I put my clothes
Yeah.
on it. They just tear them up.
May as well just be nude.
I heal. My clothes don't.
Can't repair. Once you get a hole in your shirt.
it's
Done.
it.
There's nothing to be done.
Yeah.
There's literally no way to mend it. We don't have the
You don't know
technology.
anything about
No,
mending.
yeah.
Not a single
It's it.
bit of knowledge.
So, ever since you have gotten out of the river with
Stink.
Legati,
Oh.
he has just been jabbering angrily at you.
Ugh. I
This guy.
don't even have anything close to the patience for it either.
Like, it's just like-
oh god.
Just at various points inside the structure, mouths will emerge
Yeah,
and gibber and then retreat. This is hard to hold on to.
yeah. I caught him. You let him go. I don't need to hear this from you.
You failed me.
Yeah,
You failed all of us.
yeah. Just arguing with him as I walk back in my waders and my fishing cap overalls. Where did you get all this stuff?
Was
You
it-
to the
I
pro
brought it
shop.
with
Yeah,
me.
I brought it with me.
It's right on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very nice. So, after you are given Legati back by Dinar, you
Just-
you see, as soon as you want to play with it, but he's not interested in that. Like you'll try to do a couple quick casts and immediately he
So
resumes.
it just slurps back
Yeah,
up.
exactly. No, it's
He's
not
done.
time for that. There was a time and it's not that.
He's tired.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So as you're comforting Legati after his defeat, you can see Krenar sort of peeking out at you from behind the bunkhouse. Just like watching the central square and like watching you care for, in your way, this insane creature.
I will wander over there. A small friend. What did you do today?
She holds up, in her hand, it looks like a urchin, like a sea urchin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of sharp points that emerge from a central part, and she can just roll it around in her hand. But then you see her grab the sides, fold it down, and fold it around, and it's a circle.
Oh, it just sort of like wipes them
Yeah.
away. Interesting. Where did you find it?
Daddy.
Oh, one of these toys. Can you show me the spikes again?
She thinks about it for a second, and then proceeds to go through a sequence of shapes that are increasingly sophisticated until it arrives at the final piece, which is this sort of solid urchin needle shape.
So in that interstitial period, did I notice any other shapes of interest? Are these spines stiff? I'm wondering if these things could be of any use to us.
It's possible.
I mean, I know it's a toy, but it's also a really weird toy from a place we don't get
from
fully.
Ringler and Noroth from the market there in the south.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you could certainly ask to play with it.
Oh yeah, if I may.
This is a child.
Yeah.
That's going to require a persuasion check.
I feel like Katrice is the same deference as he would for an adult. It would just be like, okay, if you want me to play with it. Yeah, let's do persuasion. I'll take advantage, because why not?
Yeah,
You
get
got
that
him.
toy from that baby.
I
was a 1.
It was a 1. I start by just trying to snatch it, and then I remember myself, my place. That's not how you do it. Okay,
Hey, that's better.
that's going to be a 17.
I like a callback to just the spindly arms. Like you try to snatch it, but she's just stronger than you.
Just do 14
She
plus
almost
4
certainly is.
equals
Yeah.
17.
Wait, where is it? 14 plus.
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. I'm sorry. No, I looked at the wrong one. 18. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So after the first initial attempt goes awry, what do you say? What do you say to soften that social situation?
I'm going to say what I actually use on my own son at home if I'm trying to get something out of his hands, which is, oh, I bet I can do something really neat with it. Can I see it?
Oh, that's perfect. That is exactly right. And that enables it. Like she basically like hands her hand up like this and then just tilts it and it just rolls off effortlessly into your hand. At this level of magnification or interaction, they're bristles like a hedgehog's.
So a little,
Well, you think
some give.
You think it may not be impossible to turn it into something else.
I would love to understand the nature.
Because you've seen something like this. Your own, obviously this is a child's toy
Right.
based on some shadow crafting principle. But your own focus has manipulated, when in contact with certain forces, has manipulated itself into other geometries as well.
Can I do an Arcana check? Because I want to see whether or not it will. Am I able to manipulate it in another way? Like, am I able to, rather than manipulate it physically, can I get down to the
meat of it.
the crux of this object, and manipulate it in a magical way?
You should certainly try.
Let me attempt. Ooh, yuck. May I advance?
Sure.
All right. That was a boy. Some bad rolls over
3
here.
to 1.
A
No,
3 and a
you
1.
think that
31.
this,
Go to Baskin Robbins.
you feel like there is some basic mystical grammar you are missing here.
If only you knew someone who could communicate with this object, who maybe learned a little bit about it in Ringler Noroth. Do you remember
I do remember
my
that.
throat singing?
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to do it.
Well, you shouldn't. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Chris would try.
Well, yeah, I'm cute. That's why I'm like, surely there's a way that uses what I know to get it done.
By the way, Chris Straub's actual veins are popping out of his forehead.
I know the right way. And it's not singing. Can't be. Where are you right now?
I don't know. I'm probably watching you be a weirdo.
So you're messing with this thing, and while you're messing with it,
Yeah.
you have a cat, right?
No, I've spent time with them. Though.
Yeah. So while you're messing with it,
I'm familiar.
We've met.
I've heard of them. While you're messing with this shape, Legati doesn't like it.
Oh.
He's looking at this other shadowy, prickly thing.
Oh.
And it's almost like when he saw the knife. How he feels like he has to engage in some kind of dominance display.
No, it's not yours. It's her play.
It gets low, but like in an impossible shape. Like it goes up and then comes down and then goes forward.
Legati got low.
You just look at it.
Low Gotti.
Maybe I will ask for Rosie's help then.
When he gets sad, when he moves into this sad display, Krenar comes over and just pets him just the whole way until he smooths out and then just rolls like an evil branch over to whatever a belly must be in his evil dimension.
There's only the two, like that single symmetry line.
Right.
Although the top and the bottom look identical.
Exactly.
There's no dorsal ventral.
What she discovers is the line is the belly.
Oh. I'm so pleased. I have never pet him long enough. I just focus on the head.
To your anatomical diagram.
Yeah. So it's Chirpfest 2018 from Legati.
What's that sound like?
But I hear
It's
it.
like if a cat sees a fly
Starts
on the
talking to
windowsill.
it, yes.
Okay, it starts out small and then
But in my mind, it sounds like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. Ooh. So I want to call out to Rosie wherever you are.
Okay.
It's like, come look at this. Come look at what Krenar has figured out what to do with her shadow toy.
Yeah, I'm standing 5 feet away from you.
Could Rosie try something?
What do you want me to do?
motherfucker, this is Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I'm asking Krenar. Could Rosie have
Oh,
a
there we
turn
go.
with it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She nods.
Okay.
Can you make this into a blade? It's like, thank
Yeah.
you.
Sharpen it.
Right. Let it
Turn this into a weapon.
punish our foe.
No, it's just let it kill.
I can certainly try. And Rosie remembers some of the shapes that came when she was making that giant boat.
No,
with
she
Slive.
has skills.
Okay.
She can leverage her ult to shape shadow stuff.
Okay, and so she's actually going to try to instruct you. She's like, okay, this is a pretty easy one. Here's what you're going to want to do.
There's just people in town they've just stopped dead. Just listening
Kill
to
them
the
all.
sound.
It's the song of death.
Even to hear it is death. So you are, so as you're able to sing, and when the purpose of the singing is to find the frequency it was made at.
Okay.
It's like think of it like heating a material up to state change.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
So when-
it goes liquid here. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
So once you find that, so that's why there's all the variance in pitch.
Okay.
And what you're able to figure out is it's almost like, have you ever imagine a dark peanut brittle prank
What?
where like, you open up the can and then like all the snakes come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while you were seeing it, especially while you were seeing it with Cathris, you find a certain point and it's all of a sudden, it's like spring snakes are coming out of the middle. Do you ever get those like you remember those like the shitty firework where you light it and then all it does is like burn and grow?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, snakes.
Yeah, snakes.
They're not good.
You like those?
Yeah, I'm pro snakes. They'll fuck up a driveway.
Well, no, permanently.
Amy, though. Fucking driveway, though. Am I right?
Motherfucker driveway. So you find this tone and shadow stuff. Like you're trying to figure out how much shadow stuff it takes to manufacture one of these because it's all stuffed in super, super dense.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's like this genius engineering feat.
Yes, exactly.
Hidden as a toy?
Layers folded
Okay.
in on itself, variable density.
Mm.
And so, like I say, this material, once you hit that tone, it just starts to shoot out of this thing.
Okay. Ooh.
Like now it's going to be like trying to fix a puzzle or something. Like
Oh, geez.
no, it's,
So I
no,
broke
it
the
is
toy.
No, it's like trying to refold a map.
Oh, boy.
Shadow Hoberman's
I ruined it.
theory.
He's got some more though, if I recall correctly. You won't be happy about this, but
Yeah, I'm trying to hide it from Krenar because I don't want her
No,
to cry.
Krenar is just watching it.
Oh, boy.
She's mastered it.
Oh, is she starting to do the throat singing too?
No, she watches it and she says, "How?"
Oh, shadow stuff? It's She
She laughs, just laughs and laughs.
Try it.
I encourage her.
Oh man, I don't know. Can I even do it in this state?
Try it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
But it's also like a baby dragonborn girl.
Exactly.
You monster.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, it's even worse. It's the baby dragonborn girl, but it's still like too low. So you're like, come on, you can come
give
get
it a shot, yeah.
And she's like,
like the mouth opens and you can see like the soft palate, like the weird membrane.
Whoa!
Her eyes roll back.
yeah, exactly. So
The snout opens way too high.
now there's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Oh, sure.
Like now it's going every which fucking way.
Yeah.
Like the middle of this place is loaded. Like they had a supply of stone that you were able to make a fortification with in the north. The amount of material coming out of the center of this toy is at least the equal of that. You don't actually know what the upper bound is.
Whoa. And it's not seeming to diminish in
No,
mass?
it just keeps. It'd be like if you could unfold a paper crane forever.
Wow. Okay.
There must be some upper limit, but you haven't found it.
Where is the shadow going as it comes out of the toy?
It just peels out. Like I say, the best way to think of it is in coils and springs that come
Okay.
out from a central point.
I see. So it's just
So now there's a lot
all
of
connected.
nonsense in front of you.
Okay. Well, that looks fun. So this is obviously something that can be leveraged for defensive purposes.
Yeah, you could sing the song that you create your staff from, and maybe we get a zillion staves.
Yeah, we could do that. But I haven't trained anybody on how to use a staff fighting. So
We got one more day.
it's true. We could. All right.
I want to learn.
All right. So
You could just leave them like this and just like, you know what I mean?
yeah, I do know what you mean. Yep.
With that, get up behind those bandits.
The throat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that a tender region? No.
traditionally, yeah.
No, right.
I think handing out shadow staffs would be something like the closest Rosie could ever find herself to heresy, and would be very disturbing to her, because she has had to study and work on the path of shadow for so long, and also shadow is much like the Wu-Tang Clan, nothing to fuck with. So she wouldn't just be like, yeah, sure.
To fuck wit.
Yes. She probably wouldn't want to hand them out. However, knowing that there's so much shadow material here will probably make grandmamancying in defensive purposes a lot easier.
Yeah, but just having a heap of the material
Yeah,
ahead of time is definitely going to make it easier to do what you could do with an ordinary shadow.
right.
But having this much, it'd be like throwing a clay pot.
Right.
Like it would be easy to do.
So I know that Dinar has at least one or more of these. It's very important to me that Krenar not be sad. Can I
was gonna
give
say,
her
yeah.
toy back to her to play with and then go get the other one from Dinar?
Yeah, it's going to take some doing.
Well, she's got this. She's got this figured out.
Yeah, that's right. So you're gonna you can't hand it back to her now. I mean, it's like
It's like covered in party
well, no,
streamers.
it looks like a fucking jungle gym.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is a huge
see.
mass. Yeah.
And it's just oozing
yeah.
shadow.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so she'll come over, and then she'll sing. She'll go. She's basically like almost like a sheepdog would, like she's like singing at each tendril,
Uh-huh.
and like trying to stuff it back in to the middle. And she's having decent success.
Okay.
Trying to move some of it. Now that the hard part, I think, is unfolding it.
Right.
She's able to try to tuck as much of it back into the central core.
So I'll help her, and
Yeah.
and then also at the very end, I will shape it into a tiny little dragonborn for her.
Nice.
That looks just like her. Yeah.
Nice. Well, she's got a couple of these toys. So she takes that and then bounds off toward the front of the town. It's now there's a cold breeze has begun to. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Or
podcast.
Cthulhu. A cold breeze has begun to come off of the
Cthulhu, what are you doing?
the river
That's not breeze.
and the rest of the hills. You can see the grass sort of swaying and dancing in midair. And you see, Josh, could you please tip my cauldron?
Oh no.
As you look out, you can see Krenar says, "Mama," and she's running toward her, and you can see that Sorsha is running into the front of the town. Blood trickling down her mouth on the left side, and that is when the very first fire arrow strikes the thatch of the bunkhouse. Thank you, Josh.
Oh no.
We don't have one.
Shadow Council.
We don't.
Mayor Labors, please.
No!
There is no time left.
There is.
There is no time left. The attack was early. Thank you so much for tipping the cauldron. He. I got my Bane outcome, and good times were had by me.
Why did you do that, Shadow
Exclusively.
Council?
Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. We're going to go take a break real quick.
Oh,
then we're going
bye.
to come back for some table talk, and then you're free to enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks so much.